Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Of course. Of fucking course. Of course, the crown. Yes, we're back with King of the Castle. Oh my god, I can't even speak. But let me say hi first. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Stella. Hi, Editka. Hello, hello. Hi, you. Hi, Swag. Hi, Shredder. Hi, Cuts. Oh, my hand keeps wonking around. Don't mind that. Hi, Day. Thank you so much for the sub, Day. 6 months. Holy shit. Time goes by fast sometimes. It's weird. So, hi, Elsie. How. Oh god, there was so much chatting going on. I was busy, so I didn't read it yet. There's so much. Oh no, shit. I agree. Yes, follow it. Yes. Let me scroll down. Of course, wifey. Of course, there's flirting going on. Teriyaki chips. Chips. Yes. Also, PR Brooks. Hello. Welcome on in. Hi, Vale. Hello, Vale. Also, hi, Rin. Give some. Wine. We're gonna dethrone his ass? Excuse me? He don't really like wine, though. That's why I'm just holding it, you know? It's just a prop. I'm holding it. I'm not drinking it. I mean, what? V, hi, Mr. Pink Beans. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for the lurk, cats. Thank you so much. So, hi, Rainy. Hello. Happy birthday, Rainy. Shouldn't you be getting ready? Are you doing V? I am doing fantastic. I'm doing great. I just had food. I didn't have a nap, but I'm still feeling good. Yes. I've apparently been subbed longer than I have followed. I am not surprised. That does kind of happen now. At the shower now, we're ready to go to yee. It's actually cider. It's grape juice. Can I have some wine then? No, it's grape juice. It is grape juice. Cats can't drink. Drop it. It's grape juice. It's grape juice. You just see us. Ooh, crown. Shiny. Yeah, we get the crown on again. Because we're about to become king. I think I'm about to be caught up. What the fuck, Vale? Yeah, the stompies are bad when I have the crown on. You're gonna hurt your feet when you do that. Prove it. See, the best thing is, now, it's very easy to hold the wine glass. Because anytime I hold the wine glass, I'm just grabbing my mic. Easy peasy. Because this is actually tracking as well. So I can just hold my mic. There we go. But yes, we're playing King of the Castle today again. But I know you could technically continue the world we did last time. But I've decided I want to do one new dynasty. And I think then after that, we're actually going to continue that next time as well. Because I want to see if we changed the countries or all that. Yeah, because why not? Fun. Monarch name. I should move myself out of the way, but it's gonna be the same names as before, so don't worry about that. Let me put myself in the corner. Wait, what do you mean I'm bugging? What? I was a man last time. Well, oh yeah, true. Your random characters will also be newly generated, I think, now. When the North wins, we can continue. Ah, typical. V from the Wimpy Dynasty, yes. Alright, I'm hee. Monarch, Queen, or King. There we go, I'm gonna be a king, yes. We are playing on Twitch, yes. Let me join the Wimpy Dynasty. Okay, this is what I was thinking. Because, like, last time we had... What did we have? I think we had this... No. We had these three. I was considering maybe removing this one and putting these in instead. Because I kind of like to have these three colors in there. Red and blue, and that's what's in the middle. I mean, unless we want to have anything really differently. I don't want the partitions at all. I don't know. I don't like them. Weird Fisher, like, country there. Anyways. Yeah, I think we're going to go with these three regions. Red. Yes, we're going to have red, blue, and purple. Join. You'll be able to join in just a second. Let me start that up. What partitions? Yeah, the partitions are the fisher folk. I mean, they are good at trading. Religion, rituals, fondness for hunting, so warriors, in a way. Oh, well. Always have the most fun stuff, though. Well, I mean, listen, what other colors would we take? Otherwise, I throw out the north. Jeweled crabs, cheese. Well, okay, the cheese was in my head, so... Yeah, they look like fish? No, but they did actually have fish monsters. You know what? I don't like the North as much. I don't know. The North wants to... Oh, okay, to be fair, the North did a lot of drinking as well. Fuck it, we're gonna go with these three and that's it. We can only pick three, so that's what we're gonna have to roll with for now. But Burple has to be in. Listen, Burple is my secret favorites. Type exclamation mark join. Yes, you can now join. Exactly. Join with the pronouns you want, and then you're gonna be sorted into a color. Sammy goes into red, and Sella goes into the north again. I am sorry, Sella. You have still not gotten into red. Also, Mitrix, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Yes, a Baron. You're a Baron of the March. Indeed. How dare. North. I mean, you are part of the North, Sella. You are the North. So you can either be the North or red. Also, hi, Tori. Hello, hello. I'm staying home tomorrow. Let's go. Woo! Yeah, let's go. I wanted North. Where is Elsie? Oh, Elsie is in the Barons. Yeah, just Elsie, Sella. Just swap accounts quickly. No, my pronouns didn't appear. Nope, they did not. It is they, them now. What the fuck? How did that not? Oh, I think it's because you typed an exclamation mark join first. I think when you just do join, they make they, them. How do you join the game? You just do exclamation mark join. And there should also be on an overlay probably on Twitch. But otherwise you do join and then the pronouns you would like to have. But there should also be an overlay on the Twitch somewhere. I don't know if that's even necessary, to be honest. Because I don't know if the overlay does anything. All right, but we're going to go ahead and start this, the new Dynasty here in a second. Let me just grab my... Let me just... I need to move myself over a bit. Wait. Just a little bit so I can actually see my wine glass, right? Oh, my dear peasants. A new dynasty is about to begin. I'm Burple again. Oh, come on, Rin. The Burple are my favorites. What else would you want to be? The Burple are my favorites. I mean, they literally do a bunch of demon summoning, okay? Purple is nice, though. Literally. It is vampires, demon summonings, monster stuff. They are like the mystical ones. Not purple. All right, we're gonna start here now. The Barons have 4, the North has only 3, and the Counts have 4 as well. So I think whoever joins next is going to be part of the North as well. And everyone has some money. Wait. Ooh, Damon looking nice. Damon looking nice. I was gonna check quickly, where is Rin? Well, I mean, you don't have a beard, Rin. You look a bit like a vampire. You look a little bit like a vampire. Is it just me or is everyone looking a bit old? 3 of the Counts look old. What do I look like? Sammy, you're over here. We are going to stay with this dynasty. I love a bald Sammy. We're gonna stay with bald Sammy. Why am I ginger? And don't worry about it. You are surrounded by, like, everyone else is old and you're ginger. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and start. Anyone else that I haven't shown just yet will be shown in just a moment, okay? Everyone else will be visible later on. What do I look like? We'll see you in a bit. All right, King V, we have started trade. Red is extremely well balanced. I want to point that out. Red has 5 trade, 5 farming, 6 military, 6 faith. That is very well balanced. The Chiefs have 3 trade, 3 farming, 7 military, but 0 faith. The counts have 4 trades, 7 farming, 5 military, and 4 faith. I actually like this. This is like, everyone is old and you're ginger. Yeah, welcome to the East. And you said you would like to see you. This is a curse. Don't worry. Oh my god, how far can you zoom in? All right, we are going to start. The coronation is going to be the last thing we're going to do. I always like to do that one last. Fire Emperor, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. And welcome to King of the Castle, where we are just about to start a new dynasty. Let us introduce the Council of the Day. Now that you're king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Is there a button that I can actually just press? Because I don't want to use my mouse. Okay. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the bleak march. Introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Yes. I have my cat with me right meow. Cat. Cat. We love cats. You're already getting plus points because we love cats. The Chancellor be nice. Yeah, the Chancellor looks nice. And it is Chief Damon Pierce. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Yes. Counts of the East. Emperor, thank you so much for the follow. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessors. Yeah, we don't talk about what happened last time. Looks like a Scottish pirate, a little bit. And we have Baroness Elsie. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Alright, that's the council. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Aww, everybody wants to be my favorite. That is so cute. Hi, little demon. Welcome, welcome. Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to see you too. I hope you're doing well. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council looks like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. I know, right? Alright, the path to victory shall be the next one. I think they only say that because this is our first dynasty. Technically. I hope my character overthrows you. Oh, I'm gonna stick a plunger on your head. Little demon, think about the head. Pat! My wine glass! It better not be spilling. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are most difficult. Kill King? What? Listen. Oh, nice shit, Era. Hi, Era. Nice shit. Also, if there's any proof, like, I will give all of you guys alcohol. Did you just say thanks for the head? I said thanks for the head. Pat. Yeah. It's just I have issues pronouncing that word sometimes, you know. Please give me alcohol. Well, anyone that's a good follower, anyone that's a good noble gets alcohol. That's as simple as it is. But I hope you're doing well, Era. When cross-eyed when you said Pat. Pat. Wait, can I actually? Well, I can't see it. Am I cross-eyed? I cannot see it. Wait. What if they're underage? Well, then no alcohol for anyone. Nah, shame. That's sad. That is very sad. All right, wait. Oh no, those fools can scheme their way out of a paper bag. Better kings than you have toppled by their treacherous nobles, Your Majesty. The eyes went inwards when... What the fuck? I'm doing well. You better be as well. I am doing well, though I am the king as well, and I think everyone's gonna try to kill me. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you... Yes, we already know all of this. I'm actually going to... Oh, no, wait, I have to pick. I was gonna say I'm going to skip all of this. My swag pills prevent me from drinking alcohol. Well, then you better not drink. Swag pills. All right, what would I like to go down on? Down on? What? Down to... We have very good military all in all, I would say. 6, 7, and 5. That is 18 military total right now. That would actually be not bad at all. We could unite the nations and conquer anyone else. A peacekeeper, have high stability. The father of the nation. Gold farming. I would say farming. I mean, 15 farming is not bad either. The greatest king who ever lived. Authority. The architect of a new golden age. Trade or as a saint. I think I'm gonna go down with military. The conqueror. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Pizza Hut has arrived. Fuck yeah. Feed me the pizza. Without the hut. Just the pizza. I don't want the hut. You can keep the hut. A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly. If he wins more battles than he loses. Don't go down on anyone. This is the listen, Sam, that's my entire goal as a king. To go down on someone and get a child. Like, me not going down on anyone is kind of just me losing the game. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. I shall. What about a hut made of pizza? I shall take that kind of Pizza Hut. Yes, the king demands a hut Pizza Hut. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Why, thank you, Spy Master. He only wants sells kids. I think I'm gonna have to... Wait, don't I... Even if I want to go with the North, it's gonna be Damon's child, isn't it? Or is it randomly selected? I have no idea. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Modern Times Croissant, hello, hello. Welcome to the new kingdom. Leave my kids alone. We'll talk about that. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? My dear nobles, it is time for a coronation like never before. All right, we have the choice between the lavish parade, the blood oath, which personally I would almost say that is fun because, you know, I'm a war. Oh no, actually this one would be good. I'm actually not going to force anyone into anything, but I'll actually say this is what I would like to have. Since we're a strong warrior nation, but that's fine. Glory to the North! Yes, glory to the North. The voting is now open. Exclamation mark, vote, and then the option. Just like Salah just did. Whatever you would like to happen, you shall now vote on, my dear nobles. A lavish parade is option A. The blood oath is option B. Throw the king into a river would be option C. Or the troops shall bear the king through the shields, through the streets, option C. The military vote is actually what we have decided on. The North stands behind me. All right, 5 votes on D, and I am going to continue. 3, 2, 1, now. There we go. Wait, I saw something about 17 cats. I need to scroll back up. Your Majesty, are you sure you want to adopt 17 cats? If so, I'll pick them up immediately. 100%. And that's just the first batch. You're adorable, Your Majesty. Why, thank you. Let's drink some meat, boys. Oh, my lord. The North. The military has improved everywhere. Military is now mighty in the north, powerful in the march, and strong in the east. The entire nation has bolstered their power. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no. Thank you for the... What the fuck? Damon! Where me? I don't think we've seen you yet. As you climb up onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realize this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt, your soldier staggers and groan underneath your weight. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers tips and loses cobblestone. On a loose cobblestone and drops you face first into a puddle, in full view of half the city. At least, The only thing hurt is your pride. Oh, well, we still had a nice time, okay? We had a nice time. Also, Day, thank you for the head. Pat. Want some sure, my king? Maybe a glass of milk? No, I have my grape juice. I'm fine with my grape juice for now. I'll put that on the fridge. Thank you, Your Majesty. Ah. Day, what the fuck? Day, you are literally just impaling your own feet on my crown right now. Day, why? Brooks, why would you? You're gonna hurt your feet. What the fuck? Your Majesty, how many more cats would you like to adopt? As many as we can find. We shall make an entire guest house just for cats. Yes. Abuse! Abuse! Yes, they're trying to abuse the king. But the king is drunk, so the king doesn't care. Alright, the scheme of the counts in the east. Avina of the Rin-Therei Dynasty, powerful eastern chess master, leans delicately on the podium, whispering, chess master? Rin's dynasty has chess masters in it. Okay, that me? I actually think that's your child. But it's said they're of the Rin dynasty. So that's either your parent or your child, I think, right? By fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. Luciel, thank you for the head! Pat! Can I give you a hug, Your Majesty? Only this one. One shall be allowed. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King V wears the crown. Well, listen, as many people have so many people have stepped on my crown already. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be wearing it. What scheme should the counts pursue to overthrow the new king and place their claimant, Avina, on the throne? Intimidation, raise stability. How is that intimidating if my stability is better? Ascension, lower on faith, which is going to be hard considering the chiefs have 0. Or possession, lower your own defiance. This is now for the counts. So anyone that is part of the counts can vote. That includes Rin. Rin, whose child is apparently in charge. You can go to the Noblest and see what we look like. I don't even know what it is. I did that earlier. I did that at the start of it. You played before the update. Your Majesty, I was reading some of your laws, and one of them was everyone must own a cat. I assure you would like to make this official, or 100%. Everyone shall own a cat in my kingdom. Yes. Can I still go to the Nobles list right now? Oh, it's right here. There we go. There we go. All right, I can also see who still has a vote. Rin still has a vote, and Priya Brox has a vote. But I will close the vote in just a second. Sam, you're not part of this. 3, 2, 1, and let's see what the counts get, because it was a tie between the two votes. And it is possession. Lower your own defiance. Which actually not a bad one. All you want is to not be defiant. My bad, it is fine, don't worry. Cat! The counts plan to summon... Let me actually get back off this list. Plan to summon a demon to possess the king, putting him totally under their control. First, they must lull the king into a false sense of security. To advance the scheme, the counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Alright, so you just don't want to be defiant. You can also see them while in a vote, so you can hold grudges. Oh, that's good. Reign of the Shredder Eats Cheddar bloodline. Wait, reign of the... what? Wait, Ray is Shredder's child? Rain is Cheddar... What? Hello? Alright. Bloodline, notorious Marcher Trapper, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. Oh lord, I can't speak today. Claimants have been remade, as you can see. Yes. It is interesting. Rain. Rain is literally our Ray. See, that's the thing. It's not actually our Ray. It's a random Ray. When have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. I need to put my other hand on, because I constantly have my right hand on my mic just to... Rain, hello! Hello, hello! The March has a leader that is named after you. And welcome to the Council of the Nobles. Let me quickly see where you just joined. Rain, you are part of the Counts. They have just now voted. Alright, as for the Barons, the vote is now open. I don't know. Sam, what does it say on the left that you are? This is yours, yes. In this, Shredder can vote, Sam can vote, Elsie can vote, and Tori can vote. And you may now decide what scheme you would like to pursue. You can either go for propaganda, which Shredder has just voted on B. A would be modernization, lower other people's military. Or C would be gunpowder, lowering authority. But 2 people have already voted, so it can either only be a tie, or it is going to be propaganda. Ray, I'm still in the north. Well, yeah. Also, Little Demon, thank you for the head. Pat. Right, our current goal is low defiance. Exactly. I think we're going to go through the goals anyways before we get into the next season. But the current goal of the Counts is to have a very low defiance and summon a demon. Gotta love the Counts for constantly summoning demons or literally a horseman of the apocalypse or shit like that. And the Barons have decided to go for propaganda. The Barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. Well, that's weird. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Alright. Just click a check mark. Asgal of the Salanoir clan. I can't speak today. I don't know what it is. Oh well. Sinister Northern God Speaker stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know that I should be on the throne, not this imposter King V. How do we make that happen? I don't know. Our God Speaker. The North may now vote on it. Let me quickly check. We have Damon, we have Mr. Pink Beans, we have Celanoir, and Modern Times Croissant. You may now vote. Would you like Subterfuge, aka lower stability? Doppelganger, aka lowest defiance, which, yeah... Or prophecy, meaning you want to raise authority. Vote glory to the North. I don't think that's a vote seller. Vote C. Okay, prophecy. 2 people have voted on prophecy. 1 person has voted on subterfuge. The code? Vote C. Ray, you are not part of this. Ray, you are part of the counts. I'll pretend I'm North. Okay. Alright, the North has decided on prophecy. Isn't that Ragnarok again? Why not show my character? Because your character hasn't shown up yet. Ren! Wait, where's your character? Right here. Wait, we have looked at your character already! What are you talking about? That's A? Oh, I thought prophecy would be Ragnarok. No, Ragnarok is Ragnarok. Oh, fair enough! Oh, lordy lord. The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. Ooh. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. That is unlucky because my authority is already slightly lower than that. Alright, so to put this, to put all the goals in, in perspective, the barons want to lower my stability to 4 or less. The North wants to raise my authority to 5 or more. And the East would like to lower their own defiance to 4 or less, which they have already achieved in the next 2 seasons. So the East is already well ahead with their goal. Join North. Viva la Reign. Yeah, literally. You're part of the barons. Rain, you're kind of... Okay, Rain is a bit weird right now, because Rain is part of the counts, but the leader of the barons is called Rain as well, and Rain is voting for the North. So, Triple H much? All right. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing either reverse voting, monarch's golden choice, or the swing votes. Yep, definitely this. Oh, yes. All right. So, we now have the choice between the honor guard, a call for apprentices, or the missing nobles. A lot of stuff is happening in the east already. So we're gonna have to check that out. But I would actually like... Now show me my character. I've asked twice already before. I've also said we're gonna see the characters when we're gonna see them. God damn it. This is you. There we go. This is you. Roblox, join here. You are already part of the counts. You're already part of the counts. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start with the honor guard. Now that you're king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge a sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. Please don't hurt me. I'd like to see you try. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Doesn't sound bad. You're your options on that. I am the only option for defense. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Let us look at everyone. Bearded oaths with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. I'm a spy, apparently. You are. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honorable in a fight, unbeatable. And in a fight, unbeatable. Not bad considering I want to become a warrior king. Right? So this would actually not be a horrible choice to actually vote on the north. Show me the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since I fought a battle. We remember these guys. Show me the veterans of the march. Soldiers have fought more battles than they had hot dinners. They'll be on curve, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. Also not a bad choice. So we have the choice between... Well, we also have these. Battle, Bitten, they specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray the lack of confidence in our fighters. Knights are elegant and cool. Pick them. Yeah, but like, The thing is, I've already decided I want to become like a warrior king, right? That was my goal. I want to be like a strong warrior. You know you want the power of the north. I awaited your verdict to be bated breath, Your Majesty. Yes. I keep forgetting that it also changes authority. Oh, no. We're not taking the mercenaries. I don't want to lower do I want to lower my authority? Do I care? I'd rather not. The North! Scammed. Did you say the game will automatically pick my votes for me if I don't pick? It will not vote anything if you don't pick. The counts have a fine military. See, I will be honest, the counts are my lowest pick for out of the three. Because I can either have, like, really battle-hardened, like, proper strong warriors in the north. I can have a pretty good army with the march. Or I can kind of have, like, rosy knights with the east. I'd rather not have the knights. We have demons, though, which I don't know anything about. I think I'll actually go with the north. Last time we went with the battle nuns. I didn't pick the north last time. I will actually pick the north this time, I think. Yeah. How dare you? Oh, no. The march. Defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now loyal. And raise the count's defiance. I think I have to raise it a lot. There's no way I can raise it to 4 that fast. You pick them every time. What's wrong with knights? Rin, this is my second time playing. And this is... What? I've never picked knights. What? What? Last time I picked nuns, and this time I'm picking, like, the warriors, not the knights. This is my first time picking the North. Fourth time playing, actually. No, even if we count the Discord one, that's my third time. Which, the Discord one doesn't count. You play in secret, the fuck you mean? I don't, I wish! The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and big axes, belching and singing and roaring unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Honestly, I like the mood that the North portrays. Listen, they're partying, they're drinking, I can enjoy that. As long as they're respecting my palace cats, it's all fine. Scammed, where me? I don't know. We've looked at your character 3 times now, Rin. A call for apprentices. Cont Rain Loon. Grim tidings, your highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Turnipole. I believe it is Athmorel the Stormbringer. Tell me more about the wizard. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Oh, Lord. Athmoral, as their name suggests. I have hiccups! Someone pat my back! Your Majesty demands it! Is the wizard whose domain includes both sky and storm? Oh, no. She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves and unwashed, glory-seeking lowborn from all over the East are lining up for their chance. Oh, Mr. Pink Beans! Hello, hello. Not just peasants. I, Mr. Pink Beans, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those villagers are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. Oh, Beans. You silly goober. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. The shit talk. Oh no, pickpocket. Hello? Search party has found 15 more cats to add to our kingdom. The cat kingdom. I'm a silly bean. You want to be a silly wizard bean? It begins. Yeah, the North and the East are already quibbling. They're already ready to fight. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. How? Wizards answer only to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such as the entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Yeah, I don't want a wizard in my council. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Chief Mr. Pink Beans could use magic to interfere with votes. Or you, for that matter. Then we shall assemble the council. Thank you, your highness. My dear beloved council, we shall now start voting. Should Chief Mr. Pink Beans be allowed to apprentice under the wizard Admiral of the East? Allow Chief Mr. Pink Beans to become Admiral's apprentice. Will raise and or lower defiance. Require they forfeit their noble title and become an apprentice, would lower their wealth and add to treasury. Or forbid Mr. Pink Beans from traveling to Turnipole. Now, me as a king, I think I should prevent the pure becoming of an apprentice. A stops the count scheme. No. C stops the counts scheme, right? Because it would, like, C would actually increase their defiance and lower everyone else's by forbidding it to them. By saying, no, you're not allowed to. Allowing them to become an apprentice would lower the defiance of the East and raise everyone else's. I am going to forbid that. There we go. That's my kingly veto. So we might either require them to give up all their money to apprentice, or we shall outright forbid them. Mr. Pink is part of the chiefs. Well, I forgot about that. But at the same time, we don't want a wizard. Your Majesty's not the brightest, okay? Okay, we have 3 votes on B so far. 5 votes on B. Oh, 3 votes on C. We're still gonna keep it open for a second more. We've never seen that part of the story. Test, test, test. There shall be no... Well, I mean, they're still going to become an apprentice. But the defiance is not going to be weird. They are going to become an apprentice and the treasury shall increase. Which is good. We can stuff that in military. Require they forfeit their noble title in order to become an apprentice. So they're no longer going to be in the council, I assume. I suppose that's an acceptable compromise. Mr. Pink Beans begins the journey to Turnipole immediately. Their wealth has been decreased to 0, and the treasury is now at 4,000. At least our defiance didn't go up. Yeah, I guess. I actually entirely forgot that I mixed that up. Oh well. And there we go. The successor chief, Mr. Pink Beans, to inherit the second, inherits the position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of their wealth as payment. Mr. Pink Beans has died, and Mr. Pink Beans II has joined the council. Admiral's presence in Turnipole attracts all sort of visitors. Through the power of the latent magic, starts to wield crops for a mile around. The trade is now dynamic, but the farming is now only fruitful. He didn't die, he's just dead to us. You're dead, Timmy. Your Majesty, would you like the refill of your wine? Yes. Give me more grape juice. I like Cutie, I like the... Hi, Candy Cat. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Who died? Mr. Pink Beans. You dead, Timmy. I still have hiccups. God damn it. That's why I sometimes go quiet in between, because I have hiccups. God damn it. Tori, hello, hi, Tori. My liege, a number of barons have gone missing in the east. What is the east doing? What the fuck is the east doing? They traveled to Count Rain's castle to negotiate a trade agreement, but they should have returned weeks ago. The missing barons have never even made it to my lands. The most likely got lost. The east is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? Anyone I care about? 3 barons are missing. Baroness Elsie Thanmure, Baroness Saminova, Baroness Shredder Eats Cheese. What? Rain is abducting everyone! What? Elsie, Sammy, and Shredder have been abducted. Oh my god. Oh god. Getting betrayed by Ray, apparently. Test. Ray's taking all the ladies. Oh yeah. Just north of my estate lies the Moldpatter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeside. And to the south, Elrond's Haunt. I like to live remotely. Does wonders for the soul. Fair enough. I'm certain that this is some kind of ploy by Count Rainloon. In a few months' time, they'll quietly offer us a ransom. How do you quietly offer a ransom? Blood and stars. Don't be foolish. We'll find them. We just have to decide where to focus our efforts. What the fuck is this? Alright. We have the choice where we would like to look. Bonus account, forever account. Why me? Oh, Rin. Rin, I look at you one last time. This is you. This is the last time we're looking at you. Okay. There we go. My dear nobles, we have the choice between the Moldpatter Forest, the Twilight Lakeland, the Elrond's Haunt, and the Execution, which actually I think I'll vote on because it raises the... Okay, I don't give a fuck about the defiance. I care about the authority. Ray dies and joins the North. I care about the authority. It's free authority for me. Actually, I just realized it's good for the North in general. Oh, Lord. Alright, what shall we do with Ray? But my lesbian wedding. Vote B, guys. Oh, 2 votes for B, 3 votes for D so far. No, don't kill my wife. Oh. It is a tie as of right now. 4 votes for Rain's execution. Oh, and 5 votes for the Lakeland. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Vote the Fire Emperor, you have not joined just yet. You're going to have to do !join and then the pronouns you would like to do. But in this case, the Twilight Lakeland will actually take it, and I'm going to continue the vote right now. All right, the vote has closed. I was totally not waiting for that last second D-vote. No. The Twilight Lakeland. Where should Count Rainloon? Wait, why the fuck have... I'm sorry, Shredder and Sammy, have you not realized that you're the people that have been abducted? How do you vote? I'm a man? No, you're not a man. And purple. You are purple. How the fuck have you voted? You're literally abducted right now. Also, why have you voted on this? You missed the opportunity to stop the counts, Barons. Kind of, yes. No clue, bro. I'm just picking what Shredder picks. Bro, I don't know. You both got abducted by Ray, and you're both like, yeah, just look somewhere. What is my role? I don't know. Yes. Oh, wait. What is your... Where are you on? You are part of the Barons. You should also be able to see it on the overlay, as long as you're on the browser version of Twitch. There should be a little overlay on the top left somewhere, which shows you how much money you have and which faction you belong on. Let Ray abduct me any day. What about the Rebellion Chiefs? Oh, tisk. I'm on the app. Oh, I see. But you're part of the Barons. A detachment of elite trackers are sent to the vast lakeland to search for Shredder, Eats, Cheddar, and the other Barons. But they turn up nothing. Nothing to do with the missing nobles anyways. Your Majesty, you'll never guess what we found. It's not Baroness Shredder Eats Cheese, but it's just as exciting, perhaps more. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Alright, what is it? It's the fabled Melancholy Lake. The very same one in which Queen Shishara drowned herself after her sons were murdered. How exquisitely cultural. How have you lost a lake? Hey, how wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Defiance is now grumbling. Baroness Shredder Eats Cheddar has died. Shredder Eats Cheddar II has joined the council. Baroness Elsie Thanmure has died. Elsie Thanmure II has joined the council. Baroness Sammy Nova has died. Sammy II has joined the council. What? No? This is why you need to pay attention for what you're voting on. You voted for your death. That's what I am saying. Both you and Sammy have voted on your own death. That's what you voted on. You have voted for your own execution. Sammy, you still look the same. I don't think your character's gonna look different. That's cool that I'm a Baron? Hell yeah. The Fire Emperor on the Baron side, yes. Maybe I'm a vampire. You all were turned into Rain's meal. Sam, you look the same. Voting, I am totally lost. Oh no. The utmost chaos everywhere. Nom nom the wives. God damn. Alright, we're about to enter the end of the first season. And we're about to open an auction. Can I bid? I've just realized, can I actively spend the treasury? Probably not, right? Nobles. Yeah, probably not. Fund, what you want to be pledging? Can see DOF. We're going to check that in just a second. Nobles can use their personal wealth to bid on the buildings, right? In case you don't know. Only the 2 highest funded ones. will actually be happening. Everyone's wealth should be visible on the left. Otherwise, you usually have 1,000 coins. I can also... Don't worry, I'm going through the options anyways now. We shall build a monument for the king. Won't be north. Yes. Fucking hiccups. All right, we have the Grand Bazaar for the barons, which will increase the trade in the marches. We have a prison for the barons, which will decrease overall stability. We have the cathedral for the chiefs, which shall increase faith in the north. We have the authority increasing monument for the chiefs right here. We have the faith lowering observatory in the east. And we have the military lowering stadium in the east. Also, Reaper, thank you so much for the follow. Reaper in a rose. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. And we are going to open up the vote right now. The auction is open, ladies and gentlemen. Fund whatever you would like to do. Fund A, B, C, D, E, or F with whatever amount you would like to spend of your own personal wealth. Let's go. Also, Candy Cat, thank you so much for the head. Pad. I haven't seen my character at all. I wonder what's happening with him. I mean, your character has just entered the country. Probably just settling down for now. Probably just settling down, you know. Finding a local bank for all your wealth. 22 seconds remain in the auction. The currently leading option is the monument for the chiefs in the north, which would increase the overall authority of the king. The second leading one is the observatory, which would lower faith in the east. I wasn't aware that anyone had to lower faith, but all right. I guess we're lowering faith. Who the fuck funded E? Fund E to stop either the barons or the north. Faith? What? I am very confused. But that is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. No one has to lower faith. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Not a single faction has a faith goal right now. That is fine, though. That is fine, though. You're welcome. You deserve all the headpats. Oh, why, thank you. You can check the goals by clicking on them. We're gonna go through the goals again in a second. I spent everything. I am proud of you. All right, the monument has been built, as well as the observatory. So we have more authority and lower faith in the east. All right, the Wandering Bard, finding a spouse, and a melancholy lake. To be fair, I want to point out, since everyone died, we now have this entire storyline unlocked up here. Because I think like every option that we've never done gives an entire new thing. Alright, just as a quick reminder, it's going to come up in a second again. The barons want to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. The north wants to raise authority to 5 or more, which they have actually achieved just now. And the counts want to have the lowest defiance, which... Oh, no, they want to keep their defiance at 4 or less, sorry. Which they've achieved pretty much since the beginning. Alright, we shall begin with finding a spouse. By funding E, I helped stop one faction. I am very confused about that, but okay. Oh, I mean, I guess, yeah, in a way. It's so crazy. How many different storylines can be triggered from one single event? It really is. Because out of that one event, 4 different storylines would kind of emerge. Also, power down to me. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hi, hi. Finding a spoon. Death by the spoons. No, we already had that storyline. Where someone was stealing all my spoons, you know? In the twisty passage of your castle, you avoid your advisors, the nobles, and even the spy master. But there's one person you can never avoid. Your mother! Kill her with spoons. Kill V with spoons. I've been busy, Mom! You better find some time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What do you prefer? Men, women, or do you not mind? Also, Shredder, thank you for the head! Pat! We go for Annie as always. Excellent. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Yeah, I'm not picky as long as you're rich. I mean, as long as you're rich. I mean, don't worry about it. Even more storylines would emerge because sometimes the counts abducted them, sometimes they didn't. It's random. It is random, yes. Also, Matrix, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. All right, the Wandering Bard. I don't think we've ever seen them either. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Oh my, it is Venti. And Candy Cat, thank you for the lurk. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. Oh my. Why do they call you that? I have no time for this. A song, you say, about me? We're not in a hurry right now, are we? We're not in a hurry. Why, of course. In fact, I have a tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my king. Pick her, please. I can pick her. I can pick... What? All I require is a subject. What shall I tell the message of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to fear me. Teach them to love me. We can either raise authority or stability. I think stability is love. Authority with fear. I want to become a military king. I think a little bit of fear would actually go a long way. Right? Just a little bit of fear. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crownlands will know of your might. Yeah, we have to have war songs. That's what we need. Pray, I only need a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. I mean, what does Sixth Finger do? I know, right? Yippee! Pay you? Don't be silly. I am the king. Very well. Take your money. You deserve more than that. What about 1,000? I'll pay you quadruple. Make it worth my while. So, there's a 50% chance of having it succeed if I pay 500. If I pay 1,000, it's a 70% chance. If I pay 2,000, it's gonna be 75. I think I'll actually double my... well, it's not double odds, but I'll go for the 70%. I'll pay a little bit more. I'm not going to go for this, because this is like twice the price and 5% more. We're going to go for this. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. Give her all the monies. We're gonna pay 1,000, exactly. She hurries out of the throne room to do your bidding. Unfortunately, Sally is a better salesperson than songwriter. She composes the song, yes, but fails to capture the heart of the people. Fuck that bitch. You have her perform it for you, but it's abysmal. Nothing rhymes, there's no rhythm, and she doesn't even pronounce your name correctly. B? How do you mispronounce my name? By spelling it with a B in the beginning? King B, Buzz Buzz. How do you mispronounce a single letter? She stole your spoons. What a bitch. So is she not available for marriage? No. Well, that was a different storyline, Sammy. You like jazz? King Bay. Oh, Vay, it's the King Bay. That little shit. King P. Oh my god. It was Day in Disguise. Called me P. Kaibyo. God damn it, I knew it. I knew it smelled weird. God damn it. The lake we discovered is beyond all doubt the final resting place of Queen Sashara, the Melancholy. She drowned herself after your ancestor, King Errol the Great, killed her sons. But still, why marry the nobles and other rude people when she's out there playing music and shit? Sammy, she's literally shit. We have just established that she's absolutely bad at doing music. This is a very important cultural discovery, you understand. Pilgrims have already turned up from all across the east. A number of poems have been composed. Are they good poems, though? Money! Yes, Rain's money is gone. And the faith is low. Oh well. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for your meddling stench. Ah, those meddling kids. He doesn't want a knife in the back. Yeah, I really do not. I thought you might want to get involved. Perhaps spare some of your treasury fund on cultural events? Oh, should the king help the counts and fund cultural projects at the Melancholy Lake? Okay, we have the chance to either leave the lake alone, which would increase defiance in the east, we have the option to fund the construction of an entirely new town by the lakeside, which would lower Defiance, but also lower the treasury by 2,500. We can hold a festival at a poetry competition, which would lower treasury a bit and lower Defiance. And we can excavate the lake bed and search for the remains, which has a 60% chance to do something. But we don't know what. That would have gotten away with it. What? Good night, Damon. What? Is Damon going to sleep? Am I confused? Oh my god. I'm very confused because it's Damon and Demon. Oh, Lord. It's 11 p.m. in country, so good night. Have a good night, and thank you for coming by. I hope you have a good rest. Yes. If we vote C, we can drain V's money. You will not be able to vote C, trust me. Because that is the only one that I am going to block. I will 100% veto C, because like this has a weird chance to do something. I'm very curious. I would personally love to pick A, but I have to prevent C. There's no reason to vote C. For the East, there is, to lower their Defiance. The East wants to lower their own Defiance, but also I obviously want to protect my treasury, because otherwise I don't want to go broke in two rounds. So I am going to have to vote veto C, because that one is literally just too painful for my country. Too painful for my treasury, I mean. I'm very curious about A, but obviously the rest is all up to you guys. We can now either excavate the lake bed, hold a festival, or leave the lake alone. Let's get the king's favor. I don't know what happens on A. I'm curious as fuck. Though, to be fair, for the East, it would actually be wise to probably vote on B to keep their Defiance nice and low. I mean, they're still very low with Defiance as well. 5 votes on A. Oh my god. I'm actually curious what's gonna happen. We're going to excavate the Queen's remains. I'm confused. Don't worry about it. The North is voting for your choice, my lord. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't worry, don't worry. We are going to go for a Queen from UK. Yes, we are digging out Liz. The voting has closed, and the nobles have decided we shall pull out that old dead body. I just wanted to make sure D doesn't win. Yeah, I thought so. For the counts, it's very good that D didn't win. The excavations begin immediately against the church's wishes. Sure enough, an ancient skeleton is dredged from the lake bed within a few weeks, though you're not sure how anyone knows it's her. This is fantastic, a true piece of Eastern history. This belongs in a museum. The faith has lowered, and the Defiance has also lowered. This is actually a win-win for everyone, isn't it? I mean, it is good for the East. Oh, it is actually very good for the East, I want to say. I didn't think it was going to be that successful for the East. But instead of a museum, it ends up in Count Rain's Loon Keep, where they charge a modest... Oh, this is what we get for not executing Ray right away. We need to... Can we execute Ray anyways? Trade is now prosperous in the East, and their wealth has increased to 600. You're keeping my ancestors. Do you know that you're keeping the royal ancestors in your house? I don't think that's okay, my dear. I don't think that's okay. You two type vote A, B, C, D for it to count in the game. Yes. I barely have 600. Well, you had 0 before. Hang him. Vote execute Ray. Yeah, I think the king has to vote on that as well. You cannot just keep my ancestors in your basement. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath the eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their scheme against the king. Careful with the random outcomes, guys. I am actually very curious. See, I know something weird is happening, but I'm also very, very curious what the outcome of that is going to be. There might be necromancy or some shit happening. I am very curious on what's going to happen. It's getting cold here. My room is getting cold. That's very rare. Hidden in a labyrinth. Yes, we already did that. King V trusts us counts more and more. Well, I would still kill Ray right now. Yesterday, we met for afternoon tea, and he even said he'd invest in our beekeepers. Well, yes. Because of the weird song that the woman has written about King Bee, you know? Now I thought I might as well market myself as a friend of bees. Its East ancestors. Its East ancestors as East was conquered by your kingdom. No. I think the story said it was one of my ancestors. I'm not sure. On a coat hanger. What's wrong with that? Oh my god. Tragically, even the king, if the king trusts us, the archbishop doesn't. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Well, that's gonna be easy enough because you have 1 faith right now. Especially because of all the shit we've been doing. King B. Kaibyo. Oh my god. Far in the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant king and the warrior who will overthrow him. A congregation of god speakers huddle around the tablets detailing the supposedly ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, the tablets are genuine, god speaker. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Asgel will be our new king. All hail the Lord Render. Alright. Cheers, Cycle and Clan Hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Asgel's head. What a waste of good ale. You're welcome, East. My digging of Queen helped her faith very low. Oh, Lord. She wasn't your ancestor. She was their queen before your ancestors. She died when your ancestors killed her kid. Oh! Well, then I don't care. Then I kind of want to just toss her back in the lake. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the North alive. And surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Asgel. Not my coat hanger. For the next stage of the chief scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less. Easy enough, because you have 0. Happy to see that everyone wants to have low faith right now. The Baron's new hot cakes are selling like sliced bread, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. This looks new. What is this? Wait, is this a new way for me to tax? You can set different taxes for each of the regions. Here, or bribe. The regions to keep them sweet. Each option has different defiance, treasury, and personal wealth changes as indicated to the left. Interesting. Oh, bread. Yeah, the Baron's new hotcakes are selling like sliced bread, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. So all people from the north have gotten higher wealth right now. So I can either put a cruel tax on a region, taking a lot of their money, a lot of their wealth, and adding it to my treasury. We can have a common tax, which is going to take wealth from everyone and give it to my treasury. Now you have to tax everyone. That is actually interesting. Because before you could choose, oh, I just want to tax one person and that's it. And now you have to like either tax or do something else. Yeah. And we have the bribe, which would lower a region's defiance. You wouldn't fuck us over. We've been so nice, my lord. For the north, I have already decided to stay on the common tax. Not change the tax. Not bad, not better. I'm not going to make it worse or better. That's the thing. Because the chiefs, yeah, as I said, the chiefs have been behaving very well. There's no point in me like either making it higher or lower. The counts, on the other hand. The counts have been bad. Have the counts been bad? I mean, Ray has abducted people and kind of just put a queen on a coat hanger, on a coat hanger, yeah. Excuse me, red is the richest. Well, yeah, but you see, that doesn't stop me from taxing everyone. The counts killed people and yeah. And the counts have the strongest trade right now. You know what? The thing is, though, I don't want to fuck with the barons. I don't want to raise their defiance. How's your glass of wine, Servi? Hi, Roxana. Hello, hello. The wine is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Gotta love making all the country's rules while enjoying a good glass of wine. Yes, 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 yes. I am not going to put an extra tax on the barons, even though they are rich. I have no interest in raising the defiance unnecessarily. I shall not. You can't blame us for the acts of a traitor. You see, but I can. And I will. We can crush them in the rebellion. I shall leave the barons be for now. The barons haven't misbehaved. I am putting a cruel tax on the East, though, because there has been a lot of uproar. So we are going to tax the East a bit more. And everyone else equally. Everyone else normal. At least lower North. North has the lowest tax. This is not even a tax anymore. This is me giving money to them. And lowering their defiance, which makes no sense because they have no defiance. No. It's a waste. Lower. No, we're gonna keep it at that. We're gonna keep it at that. Monies. Exactly. My king has a shown of friendship. Can you name our god of war? Rancor. There we go. That's a proper northern name. That's a proper northern warrior name. You know what's better than the money store? Monta. Exactly. I'm the poorest now. Yay. Actually, no, you're not. Someone else has less money than you. Someone else... Valtor? No, I said Rancor with an R. Oh, well, I have 0 there. Yeah, you're not the poorest. Exactly. I'm on a wall out of Monta. Well, I'm not. You'll be a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall. Arrange 3 portraits. Show me the candidates. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Sorcha, firstborn daughter of the Northern Selanois clan. She's your typical northern lass, as far as I can tell. Big and loud, and all the social graces of a goat. Oh my god, she inherited the goat from you, Sella. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns and other strange northern beasts. People say she nurses a grudge, though. Sells the goat. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Alistair, the eldest son of the Eastern Eredka dynasty. He's a good-looking one, eh? And not a bad word is said about him. Everyone likes him. It's always Sella's children. It is always Sella's children. I don't know why. It's kind of a tradition by now. Spends most of his time with a fencing master, mastering the blade. I've heard the rumors that he's training himself for some sort of epic confrontation with an old rival. The descriptions are always exactly the same, aren't they? Alright. My kids are always being fucked. And finally, we have the Marches offering Maximilian, scion of the prestigious Fire Emperor 64 bloodline. Timid of disposal, not the kind that goes well with the march. Bless them. Perhaps the palace will suit them better. Aww! A timid boy! Oh, he's hot. Good morning, Elsie. Hello, hello. They can always be found at a card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away their inheritance when they're deep in cups. Apparently, they don't mutter. No, they mutter on about revenge. Great! So they want revenge and gambling. Good morning, Elsie. I hope you enjoyed your nap. Nice shit day. Also, Elsie, thank you for the head. Pat. Don't pick the North here. The points of a spouse is to lower defiance once the marriage happens. I actually, ironically enough, I didn't want to marry the North this time. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I will be honest, I was considering, right? Because the North, you won't fuck my kid. Well, the last one, that was my choice as well. For the very, very simple reason, yes, the Baron's Defiance is the highest right now. That was actually why I decided already that I might pick them. Their military is the second strongest, so I would love to have like a strong alliance there as well. And we already have a military alliance with the Chiefs. And those are the 2 strongest military countries right now. So I think marrying with the Barons and having the Chiefs as my personal bodyguards is kind of the best outcome for me right now. So I would like to see Maximilian the March's candidate. Oh, shit. No, I've made my decision. I already remember that. I've made my decision. I would like Maximilian of the March. And Defiance is at 1. Oh, that actually lowered it quite a lot. It lowered by 2. Defiance is now cordial. Defiance is cordial. And Defiance is grumbling. The East is a bit unhappy, but that is fine. I'm going to suck up to the East as well. Trust me. I'm trying to not have Defiance high. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to you. Bye, everyone. Oh, enjoy your movie, Roxana. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And thank you for coming by. I will make the arrangements. All right. Next, we have the occupational hazard, or we have the Archbishop's request. As I said, I would like to try and actually lower the Count's Defiance a little bit, but that's, like, not the most important. So I'm going to just see how it's going here. We received a message from the wizard Admiral. Oh my god, they're still around. Your Majesty, there was a storm localized entirely within my chambers this morning, and this letter appeared in a flash of lightning. Her new apprentice, Mr. Pink Beans, has died. This is quite normal, Your Majesty. The survival rate of wizards' apprentices is less than 1 in 10. Oh, those poor fools. I should put my wine down. We're not making decisions. I'm only holding the wine while making decisions. The king cannot decide while sober. Give me a new coat hanger, goddammit. My king, you understand that now we can't allow you to have a child, right? You're not gonna stop me. Tisk. Her new apprentice, Mr. Yeah, we know that. Okay. Sending all the hugs to you, you beautiful people. Boah. Regardless, Admiral has sent us compensation. How charitable. Oh, we got money? And what of the damage that she's already wrought in Terranpool? Did we receive any compensation for that? Oh, you fucking won't. Wait, did I just... Oh. Only this 150 goals. Perhaps the council will have an idea of what to do with it. Alright, we have the choice to give it to their successor, Chief Mr. Pink Beans II. Why? I mean, not a horrible choice. Pay the counts for the magical damage in Terranpool. Build a statue celebrating Mr. Pink Bean's bravery. Everything raises defiance. Keep it for the treasury. B would lower it. B would lower it. I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Okay, technically, I don't think we want... There's no point in anyone, like, actually increasing the defiance right now. So both C and D are just bad. I don't think a single nation has an advantage by voting C or D right now. Paying them the money, no one would take an L, but there might be less defiance, which is good for the country. Or give it to the successor, Mr. Pink Beans, which would also... You know what? I am just going to vote on... I'm just going to personally vote on paying them for the damages. C it is. I just said that is an absolutely horrible choice. But okay, Sam. That is fine. Alright. We have the option to either give it to Mr. Pink Beans II. We have the option to pay the counts for the magical damage, which would be B. Which I personally voted on as well. We can build a statue celebrating the bravery, which I don't know if there was any bravery, because it would increase defiance, and it would just remove money. It's just horrible. Or we keep it for the treasury. Alright, there's 9 votes for B. I think everyone agrees that there's not that many other good choices. Also, hi, Vomit! Hello, hello! Welcome on in! Welcome to the council. I hope you're doing well. I didn't even pull my... Close votes? I did. Oh, you mean it was a close vote? Yes. Very close. Everyone agrees. The money, feeble as it is, goes towards the farmers who were affected by Admiral's stay in the... Oh, is it going to increase farming? But what can that gold do, really? A few cans are bought, but the old ones are still roaming around the fields, leaving flaming manure and producing acid milk. Alright. No matter what the farmers try, the land is rotten with magic. That's just what happens when a wizard visits. Nothing happened. Defiance is insolent. Oh, well. Insulted by your help. Well. B did not lower the defiance. Oh, well. That went bad. Huh. Your Majesty, I wish to speak to you about the situation in the north. What do you mean? There's no faith in anywhere except for the barons. Too long have the northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree god in brazen defiance of the ninth god. Test. If it succeeds. Yeah, if it succeeds. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm. I'll have to bring it to the council. You have my express permission. I won't hear any more of this. Be gone. Do it. I mean, technically, the barons would want me to actually say no. Don't, my king. We speak for freedom. We fight for you. The north has been good. See, this is one of those rare times where I actually have the choice all up to myself. The question is, do I want the choice all to myself? I will actually let the council vote on this. Of course, Your Majesty. I would expect nothing less. Teach them your ways. I will actually let them choose. Join didn't seem to work. Am I too late? No, you should actually be in here. You are part of the Barons vomit. You're in here right now. You are part of the Barons. You are... Why did that put you in the Barons? I have no idea. But you're part of the Barons. Fucker. What do you mean, fucker? What? I'm giving you the vote. What? What? Wait, why am I being called fucker? Okay. I will now... I can still just veto. I can still just say, yeah, there's your two choices. But you can't vote on this. Us and our enemies. Well, yeah. Actually, I just realized the outcome is different now. Because denying the Archbishop before... Denying the Archbishop before would have just lowered my stability. Now it would lower defiance. If I now veto this is actually... Yeah. Enjoy your vote. Vote. Yeah. Why? Very simple. B is the best option for me. It is the best option. It is simply the best option. Why would I fuck my own stability? Why would I be like, yes, go in the place that people don't want them to be? You just made the North scheme advance by lowering defiance? No, I didn't. What? It really isn't. What? What does defiance have to do with their scheme? It's faith that they need. They're not gonna get 4 faith with missionaries. Would have raised faith. Yeah, fair, but not by 4. Should the Archbishop be allowed to send more missionaries to the north? There we go. Very well. If this is what the will of the council, then so be it. You are mistaken. The defiance is now loyal. To leave it to my thanks. Yes, you're welcome. It's not just us. Yeah. It raises faith by 1 if it fails. Yeah. What? And by 4 if it succeeds. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what happens with the options. Which is absolutely fine. Revan, thank you for the head pat. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march. An indomitable barren reign. Oh my god. Is it time? I'm eager to start my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their savior. It won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos. Then we will make our move. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Alright. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. Alright. We can either set the timer lower. The monarch can prefer they gain authority. I think I'll actually go for this one, the Iron Choice, which is this one. Good. Because I like to just vote on it as well. I win if red, blue, or purple wins. I see, I see. Alright, we have a brand new harvester, an invitation to the north, and the royal wedding. We're gonna start with the wedding. Your wedding to Maximilian is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike from all across the realm travel from all across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bernard's Cathedral with Maximilian at your side. Do you take this person as your lawfully wedded spouse? I do, will increase my stability and authority and lower defiance. Or I do not, would increase defiance. I don't think I've ever said no. And I never will. And I pronounce you king and spouse. After the wedding, of course, there is a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new spouse, Maximilian, turns bright red every time a toast is called in their honor. Oh, he's blushing. Robbed, lied to. What the fuck is wrong with you, Rin? I don't know what's going on with Rin right now. Someone broke Rin. Stability is civil. Authority is commanding. Defiance can't get lower in the north. Defiance is grumbling in the east still. There are many reasons to not marry. You just need to find them. Fair enough. Defiance is loyal in the march. Everyone except the east is loyal. By the time you find yourself alone with Maximilian, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Hello. This was awkward, isn't it? I hope you had a good time as I did. This is a bit awkward. I'm sorry. You both lapse into straight silence. Maximilian gulps back the wine. You need to work on your people skills, so tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, really. I like to play cards with my friends. I'm pretty good at it. Lapse into silence again. All attempts to get them to talk more prove fruitless, and eventually they make the excuses and heads to the spare bed chamber. What? But it's a wedding night! We be smashing! Oh my god. The fuck do you mean? Ray did the bad thing and they're betraying us for the north. I need to actually start playing more aggressive. I would like to recite an old schoolyard rhyme for the wedding. Go for it. Go for it. I need to start playing more aggressive. This year we will be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. Fine. Yeah, why not? You'll see. Join he. Welcome on in, living son. Hello, hello. I still got hiccups. Alright, I got hiccups again. I don't. 8 dark gods, lords of hellfire, 3 would live, and 5 expire. The first, the coward, fled and vanished. The 7th, the rebel, beaten and banished. The 2nd wanders, now devoured. The 3rd was drowned. The 4th devoured. The 5th burned while the 6th bloomed. And the 8th, asunder, lies entombed. What the fuck? Let me just check something real quick. Are you part of the East? You're part of the Northerners! Why are you doing demon rhymes? Oh, it's so cold. Just put another blanket around you. Yeah. Alright, time to go into the East. I actually need to start properly try to, like, prevent schemes from happening. Your Highness, the scholars and great thinkers of the March have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a weeder, and it's revolutionizing agriculture. Farming is now bountiful. Lucky still lucky because I gotta work. But thank you for the lurk, Elsie. It would be of great use for us in the north. Our farmers are struggling to keep up with the demand, you know. It's a history of a kingdom's religion, my king. That would explain why the 9th god is the one everyone prays to. Will not share the designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. Our people worked... The Northerners don't deny that the 9th exists. Oh, I see. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Alright. We have the choice to either force the barons to distribute their design, which would raise defiance and farming. Farming in the north, in that case. Compensate the barons for the invention and share it with other regions. Would increase their wealth, would lower my treasury, but would increase overall farming. Not a bad choice, if I say so myself. I don't mind losing a little bit of money if it means everyone else gets farming, you know. Leave the machines in the march only, would increase defiance in the north. And increase farming in the march, I think. And halt the production of these machines that are an affront to the honest farmers everywhere. Would increase defiance, lower farming, and increase faith. Does it actually tell me whose faith it's going to lower? The Baron's Sapphire is low enough to take a small hit. I mean, everything is going to increase defiance except for B. Give B? I'm a Baron, I want stonks. Do I want to veto anything right now? I'm just going to veto the production halt. There we go. Anything else is entirely up to the nobles. So either we're leaving the machines in the march only, we're compensating the barons, or we're just forcing the barons. The north wants to force the barons as well as the east wants to force the barons. I'm not even that surprised. All right, let's see. Vote closes in 3, 2, 1, and done. Why is Ray voting? Why? How dare you vote? Is chat AFK? It seems. I think this was like the lowest vote this far. The last vote had, I think, 9 to 10 people. This one only had 5. All right, it's tyranny, I tell you. You're punishing innovation and shackling the free market. It won't like that. The defiance is now aloof. I thought it was north only. No, everyone can vote. Farming is now rampant and farming is now fertile. In fact, the market doesn't mind much. The machines go a long way in improving agriculture in other regions, making your kingdom more prosperous as a whole. Sorry, I was drawing. How dare you? Test, test, test. And that is the end of this season. Ooh. Oh god, everyone is actually going... Wait, this is the second scheme, right? Yeah, everyone is on their second step while... the barons are on the first step, I think. These upstarts are saying they have the right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming their crown to repayment. Okay. The barons would like to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. The northerners would like to lower their own faith to 4 or less, which they already have. And the same thing goes for the east, which they also already have. We need a lot of faith to even do anything there. Oh well. We have debt collection, a terrible curse, and a new plague. I'm gonna go for debt collection first. It is probably my husband. The council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Count Brooks corners you in a back passage of your castle just before dusk. Greetings, Your Majesty. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your spouse, the royal consort, how can I put this? They owe me a lot of money. Gambling debts, mainly. They borrowed quite a lot from me, recovering some lost funds. But now it's time to collect, and they've been avoiding me. I can raise defiance. I can't help you with this. Take the money and leave us alone. Arrest cause funny? I want arrest. That's what I did last time. I don't know. I have no reason to just arrest. I don't want to give them all my money either. I am just going to say I can't do shit. I'm not going to arrest. I refuse. That's unfortunate, Your Grace. Still, I thank you for your time. He scurries away into the darkness of Icarus. During the council's next session, Conference levels the same accusation as against Maximilian, only this time as public. At this stage, you're powerless to step in. A council vote will determine Maximilian's fate. Alright, Maximilian's fate. What shall be done about the debt? Force the treasury to pay for the royal consort's debt? Give them 1,500 wealth, take 2,000 from me? Forgive the debt and force the count to absorb the losses, increasing defiance and lowering wealth? Or force the other barons to cover the royal consort's debt, which would raise and increase defiance. It's a, you know, VOD A. I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. You know, I'll take the risk. It's fine. So feel free for whatever you would like to vote. Vote A. Of course you want to get me broke. Of course you want to get me broke. Seller, you want me to pay all my money? Excuse me? I'm surprised. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Barons, vote C because reverse voting. No one paid attention. The actual choice is that all the barons shall compensate. Why, thank you, my dear barons, that you have chosen to compensate instead of me having to pay. I saw that, fucker. I'm very proud of you. I am very proud of you. What shall be done about that? Yes, there we go. One person has voted for it, and I agree. Force the other barons to cover the royal consort's debt. My dear barons, what a democratic vote. Was I wrong? No, but you were betrayed. Some barons' wealth has decreased. Count per Brox's wealth has increased to 2,300. Defiance is now insolent in the march, which is very sad. I'd like to actually lower that again. A fitting compromise, should we, some say, but the barons are unhappy about covering the royal consort. I am okay with that. Some of the barons have lost their money. I was trying to massacre the count's wealth. There was no choice to... Well, actually there was. 750. Yeah, there was. Maximilian awkwardly avoids your gaze as Count Robert starts to count out his coin. Oh, honey. What have you done? My money didn't change. Yes, because you're not part of the... You're not part of the barons. Rain, you're part of the East. You've already had a lot of money changes. I'll never not see reverse voting ever again. Fair enough. I hate this game. I wish I never joined. Exactly. Hate the player, not the game. Baron Vomit TV rushes into... Did I say TV? VT rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the blood of the dead, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Yum! Perhaps you're ill or old. It was one of my common folks. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Not my hair! You're going bald! How should the council deal with the curse? Have the so-called witch tested? Send scholars to the Marcher lands to find an explanation? Have the accursed Vomit TV sent to the east to relax? I know what I want. I'm just gonna actually normally vote on A. I want to see if we're going to... Because if people know how a witch used to be tested, right? There were several tests, like including just tossing her in a lake and seeing if she's gonna float. I want to see what the fuck we're doing with that random woman. Grabs when a random woman tosses her in the fucking river. Oh no, witch go gluck gluck. Also, what Prime? Hello, hello. Welcome on in and welcome to... no one? Oh no, you're in the counts. There we go. Welcome to the counts. Nice to be here. Yee, welcome, welcome. Have the so-called witch tested. All right, we agree. We're gonna toss the witch in the river. Oh, I'm curious to see what happens. Come on. Be an actual witch and explode. Have the so-called witch tested. You arranged for a priestess of the ninth god to question the curse. The church does not look kindly upon witches, particularly if they curse the noble for no reason. Oh, my authority is higher as well. I didn't see that. Okay. The peasant girl denies everything, but her defiant attitude gets her in trouble. After a few days of questioning, the verdict is announced. Guilty. The curse is hauled away from punishment, but Vomit TV's hair troubles persist. Word quickly spreads about the incident. It did kill you, little shit. It spreads about the incident, and peasants mutter that the witch was innocent. Stability is now stable. Oh god, my stability has been lowered. That's not what I wanted. You used the Monarch's Iron Choice. You are not wrong. I entirely forgot about that. I literally forgot that I have that. Listen, I'm here to make decisions, not to actually think about them. My liege, the march has been struck with a plague. And not just any plague. A dancing plague. Why aren't you dancing then? Explain this to me. What kind of... Yeah, why aren't you dancing then? I haven't been infected yet, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here at risk of spreading it to my liege. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. Run, Sam. We don't know how... Oh, no, not cats. Wait, my entire kingdom is full with cats. No. Also, hi, Yumi. Hello, hello. We don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. Whole villages are dancing themselves half to death. Oh, my God. Let it be. How bad is dancing anyways? Pass a law that forbids dancing. That's not gonna do much. Quarantine the affected villagers. Yeah, I feel like A is the only actual solution. But I feel like I should veto either B or C. Let me see. I think I'll veto this. I'll veto just let it be. That's a bad choice. I'd rather... I mean, I can't vote on A myself. Oh, well. Then here... Hello, Cowboy Capo. Hello, hello. Cowboy Capo, welcome on in. Vote B. B is funny. Pass a law that forbids dancing. See, I'm worried that the law is literally just not gonna do anything. Because a law cannot really stop a plague? This plague actually happened in real life. Oh my. Hello, V. Hi, V. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. 6 votes, 7 votes for the quarantine. I do concur. I would actually agree with that as well. Join Chi, vote 8. Let me actually see where Yumi just joined. Yumi, you are part of the counts as well. Why does everyone have 2 more than the Chiefs? I think the Chiefs are in the lead. Very cold, so I'm snuggled into bed. That is good. That is good. Stay nice and warm. But people actually died to dancing. What the fuck? Ooh. Though the move seems drastic to some, it's the only way to be sure this plague does not become a serious problem. The barons agreed to enforce your quarantine. Trade has lowered. Only time will tell if it's an effective solution or not. I mean, they took a hit on trade. It's not too bad. At least no one died. Monarchs could have decided. It was 7-5. I would have had to wait for another 2 votes. It was ahead by 2. A lot of times when it's like only 1 vote apart, I do actually wait for a second. Yeah, when it's like 7-6, I would have waited a little bit more. I always wait when it's like close to a tie, and then, you know, get myself that tie vote, but it was 7-5. It was very not that close. All right, we are back with the auction. This time, we have on the Baron's side an aqueduct for farming. We have the prison, which would decrease stability, which is actually the goal of the Barons anyways. We have the deer park for the chiefs, which would lower farming. I don't know what the advantage of that is. I think if anyone else wants to lower their farming, but oh well. We have the stadium, which would decrease military. We have the library, which would increase stability. And we have the observatory, which would decrease faith for the counts. Sorry, I'm going to go out of the way. I don't have any reason to put down money. You technically do. But that's all fine. It's not a fund E to stop the barons. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, E is the only one that you can actually actively fuck someone over. I don't know. It's the only thing that actively fucks anyone over. The auction is now opened. My dear nobles, the auction has now been opened. Please feel free to spend all your money. I'm currently voting on B. The barons have the prison on the highest, decreasing stability in the country. 500 coin on B, 750 on E. Doesn't that just mean nothing happens to my stability? If B and E gets chosen, nothing will happen. Exactly. So technically, someone on the Baron side might decide to vote on something else as well. You have 14 seconds to change whatever is happening. Unless someone snipes at last second. Is anyone going to? Fund A, 200, 200. Oh no, it's actually getting close. Who won? E and B. Oh, it was E and B. There was some last second sniping going on, but it didn't work. It did not work. It did not work. Increasing and decreasing stability. We have a new library and a new prison. Nice try. It was a good try. There was some last second movement right there. Oh well. Shaking my head. A terrible secret about your heir and pagan prophecies. I'm going to start with my heir. It's a win-win either way. Yeah. Your marriage to Maximilian has grown stale. Oh, to get along, to spark. They care more about the stupid, not surprised. This is always the same, I feel like. Was it magnificent? I'm very happy, thank you. Felt more like a life sentence at a wedding. Don't be so dramatic. You've done well, but you're still missing an heir. You need some young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. My spouse and I will have a child. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. I plan to adopt a lowborn child from an orphanage. I probably have a bastard or two. Youngest cousin? Not my spouse. I'm not going to adopt a lowborn child either. We already have so many cats, you know? It's enough adopting for one lifetime. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Force opposition to spend more. Fair enough. I'm adoptable, just saying, my dear king. Oh my god. Here's a bastard with my king. You know what? You're not wrong. I probably have a bastard somewhere. The church won't be happy. Oh, the church is not happy with my country anyways. But they've been keen avoid to civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss. I'll meet the archbishop tomorrow. Yeah, I probably have a bastard with Seller's child. It's probably not wrong. A terrible secret. You have a bastard. Your Majesty, terrible news. The counts are deliberately eroding the power of the Church of the East. The church has been in trouble for a while. Well, really? But the counts have been the least of my worries lately. Really? I hardly believe it myself, but what's even more alarming is why they're doing this. The counts are planning to hollow your mind and summon a demon to fill the void and take possession. Oh, you bitches. Nothing but a shell. The demon will take over, body and soul, by the 9th god. My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. We must bring the sacrilege to the council's attention. Oh, we definitely shall. Spread the word about the dangers of the demons. Have the king bathed in holy water twice a day. The counts are hardly a threat. Leave them to their business. Watch the kitty. I'll veto C. I think I personally would actually vote on A to increase their faith if you actually want to prevent it, but I'm gonna veto C. No more stinky. Yeah, are you going to bathe me or are you going to spread information about demons? See, one is useful, the other one is funny. Yeah, I would have absolutely agreed. Spreading the word about the demons is probably the smart thing to do. Vote B. Yes, you have voted on B as well. Why would you want to wash me in holy water? I'm an unholy one myself. Stop voting B. 1. And the vote is in spreading the word about the dangers of demons. We shall be purified 7 to 5. You just want to avoid water. Bathing is unnecessary. No. You don't bathe the cat. No. We lick ourselves clean. We just go. Yeah, just honestly, just give me the Archbishop and he can purify my tongue, okay? And then I just go. That's fine. That is fine. All across the kingdom, priests deliver impassioned sermons on the dangers of the seventh god agents. More and more citizens flock to the church, and peasants place holy symbols in windows to protect their homes from demonic influence. Faith is impious. Impious? Okay, devout and agnostic. But many nobles Oh no. Oh god, I didn't think that anyone would be that pissed. But many nobles grumble about the church meddling in official matters. Is King V in charge or the Inquisition? Authority is now commanding. Defiance is now cordial, aggrieved, and insolent. Get him to purify my tongue and I help you reach places you can't. Excuse me? Hello? What? Fuck it. I want war. Yeah, the barons are about to get war. Because they're lowering stability to below my defiance. This is not good. I mean, my authority is high, but my stability is going lower and lower. No one expects the Keck Inquisition. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. The Northern Chiefs God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Wait, the Northern Chiefs God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Oh, I can actually do it. The Northern God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. God damn it. Let me guess. You think it's all fake? Why do we care about some pagan prophecy? And what does it say? Stop the civil war. Yeah, I don't want a civil war. As much as I appreciate your devotion to the ninth god, this is quite important. How many cats do we have in our kingdom now? 350-ish, I think. In the castle walls. At least there hasn't been a mouse problem in a while. What she means to say is the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many northerners believe it. So what does it say? The prophecy tells about an authoritarian king who is overthrown by a northern warrior. The savior of the pagans, knows by name as such as the Thronebreaker, Thronebreaker, the Sword of the Valtor, or the Lord Render. There we go. That's you, by the way. The authoritarian king, not the Lord Bender. Lord Render. Lord Bender? I am the Lord Bender. Not the Lord Render, I bend the lords, if you know what I mean. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the ninth, whom the Neil Quiz will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. This is sounding very heretical. Worse than heresy, Your Majesty. It's a lie. We must strengthen their church in the north. Besides falsifying their prophecy, it might even save a few misguided northerners. The pagans still blindly worship their old gods. However, if we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. Maybe, maybe not. I'd rather not risk it. God damn it. Allow the prophecy to spread. No one will believe it anyways. That's probably a bad choice. Order priests to the north and decry the prophecy as false. I will actually vote on the A. I will definitely vote A. Alright. My dear nobles, are we going to increase the faith in the north and prevent them from fulfilling the prophecy? Are we going to allow the prophecy to spread, which would be C? Or are we going to delay their schemes for a while? Order priests to go to the north and decry the prophecy as false. Indeed, indeed. Join. Oh my, what a shame. The vote has been ended at a tie, which allows me to follow up with a... All right, shall we send in the priests? I like how earlier I was preventing the priests from going numb, like, yeah, go. Fucker. Listen, what do you mean? Authority is now imperious. Faith is now fervent. Faith is skeptical, and faith is skeptical. Defiance is now rumbling. Stability is teetering, and authority is now commanding. My authority hasn't moved, has it? Oh, my stability has lowered itself, though. God damn. Hundreds of priests are sent up to the north to preach to the local populace, which naturally causes tension with the chiefs. You hope it will be enough. It was either a tie or the last vote would have done A anyways. Yeah, it would have been A either ways. Vote B. Hey, it's too late for that. I think it's too late anyways. I was seeing if we could actually get Faith to 4, but I think it's too late for both of these. The Countess writes to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins her. The church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the populace. God damn it, Edika. B would have fucked us up more. It would actually have fucked you up because you would have been just behind the counts. The counts are the same as us, yes. But if both of you would have gotten to 4, neither of you would have advanced their scheme. That's the thing. It was literally the vote that would have prevented both from advancing. How delightful. Then we can make our move unseen. What? We must invite a demon to possess the king. The ancient books describe 2 demons, each attracted to different aspects of a human mind. Alright. Either you want Duke of Greed, the Duke of Greed, the face of all coin, and raise treasury, or you want the Mad Tyrant, the Cockroach Queen, aka raise my authority. Raise treasury, okay. The counts are voting to increase my treasury. Voting has closed. The counts have decided to raise treasury. According to the grimoires I've read, the Duke of Greed is attracted to individuals who hoard wealth. We must ensure the king is filthy rich. Test. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise the treasury to at least 5,000. Jesus, that's a lot. Can we bribe everyone next season? Oh, that's true! Tax season is coming up! General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forwards with a plan. Oh, the barons are catching up as well. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ashman Empire will do, I should think. After all, they're always covered in our lands, especially in the march. And how would our dear king stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns about the Ashman threat and proposes a march to defense, we'll build our army back to back your words. For the next stage, the Baron scheme, they must have the highest military in 3 seasons. So they do want to increase their military. And we have the North. Far in the North, bribe everyone, give all stonks, lower all defiances, and hinder count schemes. Win-win-win, am I right? Don't worry about it. I have thought about that. I know how this event ends. I thought the goal would be 4K. Well, no. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Asgul, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting the forgotten tongue. My northern beauty, Sella, your children might be offered, but you're the one I want. Wink. Northern music banging. Lower treasury by 2.1k isn't gonna trigger any bankruptcy event either. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the King of the North, the Lord Render, soon to be King of all the Kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valtor, glory to Morgana and the North. Typically ends with the King's headless body used to a hat rack by Ash. Northern equals party music and alcohol, indeed. The Ashambles chief roars and a chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against each other in celebration. Now we must bring down the false king in the south to fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Alright, the north has the choice to either lure me into the north and sacrifice me in a pagan ritual, aka they want to lower their own defiance. Okay. Or they would like to sacrifice thousands of goats to the old gods and call upon them to intervene, aka raise your own farming. Farming is at 5 right now, defiance is at 3. Seen any king win against Ashmede. Okay. You would like to lower your own defiance. I see how it is. Okay. Join Fire Emperor. You should still be in. Well, Fire Emperor, you're not part of the North. You are part of the Barons. Alright, so it is destined, so it will be. Spread the word to all Morgana's children. The Thronebreaker has risen, and the false king will fall. But first, we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. Why is everyone not joining the North? Sucks, man. I think because the North is ahead right now. Also because Fire Emperor didn't actually join. Fire Emperor, you only join once. You only have to join once. Your character will stay in it forever. Lower the defiance to 1 or less. Nice shit, Day. Also, Reese, what the fuck? Hello, Reese. All right. Now let's fuck up some schemes. The chiefs invented a new kind of super strong meat, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. All right, so military is the scheme of the barons. I'm not going to be able to intervene with that. But the Northerners would like lower defiance, so I'm hiring the defiance. While the East want me to have less money, or they want me to have more money, so obviously I'm going to spread the wealth. Right? Right? That seems fair. That seems perfect. Everyone gets money. Everyone gets money. Everyone gets bribed. So I am the kind king. I am bribing everyone but the North. Because I heard they have some weird prophecy going on. They are the weird ones. Peace. There we go. Defiance is now insolent. Defiance is now insolent. The Defiant is now grumbling. And the treasury has been cut by about 1,000. And we've gotten a little bit back from the North. Baboon! This is actually one of the few times that no one has actually, like, hit their goal right away. Let's rebel, chiefs. You can't. Yeah, defiance is at 4. Oh, wait, you actually almost can. God damn it. Taxation issue, old debt, winter feast. I need to increase my stability. So this is a crazy good situation for V. Right now, well, it is good because this taxing season has actually for once allowed me to, like, equalize the entire playing field against everyone else. An old debt. We're gonna start with the old debt. How dare. How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Oh my god, Livingston. Shut your daft mouth and give me what I'm owed, you honorless dog. Woof. Cowboy. If defiance 7, then chiefs can rebel. Scales of authority right now, because it's higher than... Oh, I see. I see. I thought it needs to be lower than either. That is actually not bad for me, then. Shut your daft mouth and give me what I'm owed, you dauntless dog. Calm down, both of you. What in the 7 hells is going on? The pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay him a huge quantity of gold just because his great-great-grandfather beat me and beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. Has my character done anything? Yes, I actually married your child. I actually married your child. Your child is Maximilian, the guy that I'm married to. I am married to your child. A debt is owed, a debt is owed. What, is it not? Yeah. Your Majesty, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Baron Livingston VIII is liable for his ancestors' debt. Chat, can we yeet the debt because hinder chief's schemes? What? Yeet the debt? You've forgotten the winter feast. There will be a winter feast, yes. By the 9th, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote. Alright, the vote is now. It's literally just a vote between, like, who gets the wealth. Or we cancel the debt, which is going to increase everyone's defiance. Yeet the debt is going to increase. Cancel debt only increases. Actually, you're not entirely wrong. Let me see. Livingston is in the Barrens. Canceling the debt is going to... This is pay. I'm actually going to vote for canceling the debt as well. I think that is the wise choice here. Canceling the debt. Absolutely. My dear nobles, the vote is now open. What shall we vote on? Shall we cancel this ridiculous debt? Would you want to pay for what your great-great-great-great-grandfather may have done someday? If he took a shit on someone's porch, would you want to pay the cleaning bill these days? In this economy? I didn't think so. So do the wise choice and vote for B. There we go, and we all agree. It is an old matter. It doth not matter. It doth not. Tusk. I smell food. Food is good. Huzzah! Glad to see the council sees reason on this matter. Defiance is grumbling in the march. Authority is imperious. And the defiance is aggrieved in the north. Would you like to pay your great-great-grandfather spilling wine glass on their white shirt? No, exactly. It's silly. It is silly. Alright, we have a taxing issue and the winter feast. We're going to go for the taxing issue first. Your Majesty, help us. Chief Mr. Pink Beans II of the North has been bleeding us dry, they have. What the fuck? Not literally, I hope. What are they doing? Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed me cows. I think I did that in Umbra's campaign. It's true, Your Majesty. Chief Mr. Pink Beans has been taxing the peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. It's been a hard year, Your Highness. I've barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing what I can do to stay afloat. Okay, I can let them off, lower their defiance, and increase their wealth. This is a matter for the council. What about the cows? A pox and the stupid cows. Let's see what the council thinks of this, huh? Oh, Jesus, okay. Yeah, you had mad power in Umbras. I was the secret king. Alright, we have the choice to throw Mr. Pink Beans into the dungeon and teach them a lesson. It's going to increase defiance and authority and lower their wealth, which I don't know if we want to give them even more defiance at this point. Have the royal tax collector take over tax duties in the north, would increase treasury, decrease their wealth, and increase defiance. That is actually horrendous. Allow Chief Mr. Pink Beans II to keep over property taxes, would increase their wealth, lower defiance, and lower farming. I will actually have to veto C on this because I don't want defiance or money. There's no benefit of C. On the other hand, B would make more sense to stall the chiefs. On the other hand, I want to see the chiefs commit violence. Counts C. Yeah, this one prevents kind of both. Why? Because the counts want my treasury to increase. Aren't you part of the counts? Yeah, the counts want my treasury to increase. You need to raise treasury. Exactly. The count's last goal is to get my treasury to 5k. Alright, B. A lot of people are voting on B, which will increase the wealth of Mr. Pink Beans, lower the defiance of the North, and lower the farming in the North. A would actually lower the wealth of Mr. Pink Beans, increase authority, and increase defiance a little. To be fair, I just realized the defiance on A doesn't matter because my authority is going to equally increase. So vote A is gonna, you know, vote A. It is between one vote. Seems better for Barons. I don't know why Barons are voting B. Who knows? Is it this? Is it the result 5-6? We'll wait a few more seconds if anyone wants to vote for A. Just, you know, 3, 2, 1. Go on, but listen. Imagine if I didn't go on. What if I just take my sweet ass time with this vote? You know, me as a king, just sitting in my chair, being like, "Oh, I'm back. Hi, Elsie. Hi, would you like to vote on this? Would you like to throw Mr. Pink Beans into the dungeon, or would you like them to keep overpaying? You know, it's an important choice you have to make. Let's fill up vote B. I mean, I think A is the more reasonable one, but obviously Elsie has a free choice. That is all it is. Who voted B? Someone voted B. What the fuck? Someone just voted B. Oh, Elsie voted B! Elsie! Oh, Lord. Alright. I mean, it's fine. But think of Rikao's, Your Honor. Poor people being tortured. Oh, their defiance is down to 3 now. Some chief's wealth has increased. And their farming is ass. Their entire country has just been ruined. Good job, Elsie. Good job. Time for the winter feast. After weeks of leading your baggage train along the perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive in the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Mount Modern Times Croissant. Now we raise the defiance. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along the tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, Your Majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winter Feast to exchange gift. What did you bring? Nothing. It's my party, bitch! You're gifting me stuff! Woo! You're a greedy king. Wait, aren't you? I mean, listen. It isn't? Well, you invited me. How would I know that you expected gifts? You should have given me gifts. He's gonna win! An eerie quiet descended on the clan hall. The chiefs all glare at you, muttering that you're a tight-fisted miser and a bad guest. What? After that, the feast leads along in night. The fire roar, the bard sings. A couple of hours, you are still cold sober. Why would I drink? I mean, I always... Okay, listen, the thing is, I'm not actually like stone cold sober, right? But I drink so much wine. I've not put my wine down even for a second during my reign. I am immune to alcohol at this point, okay? Fucker. What are the word? You're a buzzkill. Oh, I'm so sorry. At Winter Feast, towards the end of the night, you find yourself... It's been a long day. I'm gonna go home early. I think this has been a good party. But you know, the chiefs are far too drunk to notice the absinthe. You slip away without anyone noticing. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Now lower defiance. Oh, just leave. Yeah, I'm just leaving. On the other hand, feel fresh as a daisy and infuriatingly cheerful. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. What a good party. Hi, Swag. How are you doing? Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. You have your personal army, fucker. Watch us fight. Oh, no. Anyways. Plus 600. If nobles vote on the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. Oh, my. I could actually bribe you with this. After voting, nobles can change their minds. Bribes? Bribes almost seems interesting. Support Prime, thank you for the follow. I want to get that Defiance up. Oh, my. Also, Amy Pastel, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Free stonks. I think I actually won't change any of the laws, though. Personal wealth is nice, but I think I'm happy with what I have for now. We're gonna leave it at this. Welcome to the stream. I'm Samantha. Hello, hello, Amy. I hope you're doing well. I actually want to kill this man. What do you mean? No free songs. Isn't everyone pretty rich right now? Yeah. Look at how rich most people are. I mean, I've bribed most of the people already. So I think that little bit of more money doesn't really matter right now. So I've decided to just keep it as it is. Wait, someone joined. Join he. Welcome on in, Umbra. Hello, hello. Welcome to the kingdom. You have just joined the North. Just for reference. And also, hi, Swag. Both joined the North. For reference, the North currently wants to lower their own defiance. I hope you're doing well, Bumbra. I have my drink. I am the king. I am in a good state right now. We are absolutely happy. Military proposal, rogue golem, and bad mushrooms. We are going to start, as always, in the capital. The king was sober. Yes, I've already said that I was sober. Wait, Seller, you're north again? It's fate. And Seller's child was fuckable again. I mean, what? Nothing. In the march, we have a standing army. But when war comes, we also raise levies from our peasants. Why don't we set up trading camps in every marcher village, so that even in peacetime, the commoners learn about battle? An intriguing idea. This will need the counting vote. Won't that lead to a revolt? We'd only be training them the basics. What end of a pike is the nasty end, that kind of thing. Trust me, even that would be an improvement. So we can either set up a training camp, we can test out the idea with a few villagers, or it is a preposterous idea, which would increase defiance. Did you cheat on Maxwell? Yes, I actually did. Veto C. Why would I veto C? In no sense is vetoing C a smart choice for me. We're hindering the counts more. The counts? Livingston, you're part of the barons, aren't you? Yes, you are. So I know that you want these two options. See, the thing is, A and B are the worst options. Exactly. Both A and B are bad options. Anyone that wants to stop the barons would vote on C. So, me as the monarch, I will actually say that C... I want A because it hinders the count. No, you want A because it increases military, and it works for you because that is your goal. How would that... Wait, how would that hinder the counts? Oh, the treasury. Oh, the treasury. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I will actually vote on C. Monarch vote C. The monarch vote is on C. Absolutely. We do not want to increase the military right now. That is a horrible choice. The barons will have a strong military. The counts have already lost, man. I don't think so. I don't think the counts have lost. Depending on what else is gonna happen. But right now, I think the counts are having the toughest time with the choice of making me have a lot of money. Alright. And that is going to increase defiance, but not increase the military. We need 5k treasury, dude. It is... Isn't there, like, mint my own coin, which would add 10,000 to my currency? Which is temporary. Temporary, I know, because of, like, you know. But otherwise, yeah. Would have won with that authority level. Oh, you definitely would have. I'm so glad you didn't look at me having the choice of always increasing my authority. All right, are we going to go for the rogue golem or the bad mushrooms? I think we're going to go for the rogue golem first. You lose or give us money. I see no downside. Golem time. A rogue golem has crossed into our territory over the Eshemedan border, Your Majesty. This could be an exciting opportunity. Also, just your TV. Hello, is it TVTW? I don't know. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I am great with names. Hello, I hope you're doing well. What is the golem? Why did it cross over here? What's so exciting about? Why does it come over? I know what a golem is. It was instructed to dig a trench, but evidently not told when to stop. What? It has dug a 16-mile furrow through the landscape and over the border by the time we stopped it. Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmede. Your Majesty, the barons would drown the grandmother to gain an advantage over Ashmede or over the chiefs of the counts. Golems are an offense of the Nine God and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. We should probably destroy it. Golem! We should probably destroy it. All right, we have the choice. Use it as a source of labor. Might actually increase farming, I have no idea. Add it to the Marcher army, which would definitely increase their military. Take it apart and figure out its secrets. Would be trade. Or we destroy it, which would increase stability, defiance, and faith. I am going to veto the army choice. Let's gather military. I don't think you will. We vote D, fellas. We increase defiance, faith, and stability with D. You don't want them stronger than us. I actually don't. Vote D, we're burning it down. Defiance will increase, faith will increase, and stability will increase. I am very happy about that choice because that also increases my stability. Always happy about that. There we go. Only one vote is on C right now. All right. All right. We all agree. We all agree on destroying the bad golem. Destroy it! Defiance is now mutinous. That is fine. By the 9th, this was our only chance to even the playing field between us and Ashmede. You're all fools. Oh my god, faith is at 10. I think that's... Oh, is it the first time we've had a stat actually reach 10? I think it is. I don't think anyone else has had like a really high... Right? I think so, yeah. Smash into pieces with hammers. It's for the best, most likely. Farming last time. Oh, yeah, the North, right? The North had 10 in farming, yeah. Okay. I forgot. Oh, Umbra is already here. Hello, hello. Bad news, Your Highness. The Northern common folks are starving. I wonder why, because you fucked your farming. The North fucked their own farming. Predictable, A. But in their starvation, they have turned to foraging for ice mushrooms to survive. Oh my god, are you making like White Walkers? Are you making zombies up in the North? Oh no. Particular variety is delicious and filling, but makes one very ill. After a brief recovery, all seems well. I don't like where this is going. The next morning, the unfortunate soul rises from their bed in a fugue state, wandering the streets as though touched by a demon. Then they drop dead. This mushroom is so dangerous that my servants are calling it the Six Gods' Bane. Oh my god. Mushroom events are always... They're very interesting, yes. What could have possibly caused this to happen? It sounds rather useful. Oh, well, I couldn't comment on that. If we can't get more food to the north, we should at least tell the peasants what the Six Bad God looks like. Oh, wait, I've done this one before. Pay the chiefs to harvest the mushroom for the spy master. Would bring wealth and authority. I would actually be happy about that. They get money, I get authority. The other nobles must send aid. Would, I think, decrease defiance there, increase defiance everyone else, increase farming, and shift the wealth towards the north? I don't see anything good with that. I would almost... ensure people know how the six... If I had my own vote, I would probably say A, right? Wealth and authority. I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, this is if all the other nobles want to pay money, and this is literally just a gamble on stability, which doesn't do anything right now. Oh well. I'll actually leave this entirely open. Though personally, I think A is probably the choice if you don't want to support the North right now. What the fuck? Why would you stomp on me? Why are you voting C? Am I crazy? C doesn't do anything. Why? Stop! Wait, C literally doesn't do anything. Rich and power. Okay, fair enough. That is fair enough. Okay. Even though I would have liked that extra authority, you know? Reese, thank you for the head. Pat! Vote C. All right. We all agree on the stability gamble. Informing all the people to know what they look like. Also, Elsie, thank you for the hydrate. If you see a mushroom glisten, your life depends on if you listen. It's the same bitch that wrote my song. If it's wet without the rain, your final meal's the six gods' bane. The catchy tune works like a charm, and the common folk soon learn which mushroom to avoid. A new trend of fungus farming springs up across the north. The farming is sufficient, the stability is civil. Good! That actually worked! Nice, that actually worked out very well. Everyone is... Oh my god, I forgot there's still like one behind as well. Oh god. And I still do not have an heir. We have the quarantine in the south, the need for horses, and my heir. Let's see, do I have one? Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Ha 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 ha. Salah, thank you for the head. Pat. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. What the fuck, Editka? What the fuck? My cutie pie Salah. Stop! Why? Unnecessary violence. Alright, so stability will increase anyways, and faith... Shredder, you little shit. Faith will lower anyways. It's the same for everything. But... Stop! Jesus Christ! Stop! Leave me alone! Random chair, thank you for the follow. Stop! What the fuck? I am the king! Stop! I'm the fucking king! Stop stepping on me! God damn! Oh my god! Ha! Stop it! We don't respect your authority! I have 8 authority! You better stop! Ah! I'm spilling my wine in a second! Oh my god! Rise up in the fight! Stop! Keep your fucking stinky grippers to yourself! Alright, I'm... Stop! What the fuck? Stop it! I'm just a baby. Stop, that is illegal. Hi, Hi, Ryan. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Stop! What the fuck? Am I being slapped by the other game? Salah, yes, V, yes. I was kind of busy. Oh no. Oh, where is it? It was literally stomped down. Seller's Redeem was stomped down. Oh my lord, I didn't see it. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I saw it. Wait. Oh, there we go. My darling Seller. God damn it. Are you putting them in prison? No, I'm cutting their feet off. See, with a thief, you cut the hand off. With someone that steps on you, you cut their feet off. All right, I'm just going to say my natural born son, daughter, child. I'm going to go for son again. Stop it! Enough with the steppies! I'll steppy back in a second. Oh my god! Join bastard! Leave my little bastard alone. Oh my god. Fucking hell. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Stability is now at 7. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church, seeing the king extra material adventures being forgiven so easily. Faith is zealous, agnostic, and agnostic. Not even too bad, honestly. I joined as bastard. I am the child. The child. The child of prophecy. The funny took the air. Oh my god. May I have a I just mispronounced my own name. You know what? I know how the fucking bot in the beginning mispronounced my name. What is the request, Elsie? And it will probably be a no, but let's see. I'm a demon worshipper. Too much wine? Yes. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your son. What is his name? V the Second. Wow! Most pleasing, Your Highness. I'm sure little V the Second will grow up to be a chip of the old block. This is my first time that I actually have an heir. This is the first time I have an heir. King Vei. Can you toggle to chibi mode? No. Request denied. Also, Cowboy, thank you for the head. Pat! Well, I trust. Elsie, what the fuck? What the fuck? Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. What is my ambition? What do I... Okay. A need for horses. A need for speed. Shredder eats cheddar the second. My liege, I've been thinking. Marcher soldiers are without peer. But then Chibi V can be V the second. Yes, but I'm not V the second yet. I'm still V the first. Did I just get asked if I was gonna join when I was on screen in game? I think so. Maybe you did. Could always be stronger. What we really need are better horses. But the best don't come cheap. The Ashmedis have a surplus of deserters and horses bred of war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some? For the good of the kingdom, of course. Purchase the horses from Ashmede. Would leave me with 2,000 less, decrease wealth, increase military, and decrease defiance. Discourage the barons' reliance on war horses. Would increase defiance. Or encourage the barons to breed their own districts in the march. Would increase farming, probably. Both barons and monarch will benefit if barons' military goes up. I think so as well. Veto C time. I think so as well. Actually, that's fair. I don't want the barons to have higher military either. I don't give a flying fuck about them. A looks really yum, guys. You know what? I will veto A. See, the thing is, 2,000 out of my treasury is quite a big amount. If anything bad happens, I'm going to go broke. Anything else, I don't care about. B is actually going to go against the barons. Yeah, both go against the barons. I just realized. B is going to increase farming, though. All right, that's already looking very good. Just eat the barons. B helps them? Not really. They don't need farming. B will help the barons. How so? 80% chance military still goes up. What? Oh, I had no idea. Wait, it said farming though, didn't it? The barons get to learn working. Hopefully you will see positive results next falling season. Oh, it might actually. It is going to go military afterwards. I see. Okay. Yeah, but that's going to take them one more season to get the goal now. It just delayed the goal by one season. That's fine. Big F. Actually, I'm kind of happy with that then. How much farming they had to gain more war horses. I see. I'm still happy with that because I think my ambition was something with the military. My liege, you will recall the quarantine you ordered to deal with the dancing plague. It's been many months since anyone last entered or left the affected area. We think the plague may have run its course. We ask your permission to lift the quarantine. Lift the quarantine is going to lower defiance and increase trade. I would be happy with that. Continue the quarantine indefinitely is going to increase defiance, lower trade. No point in really doing that. Send an adventure. Send Vomit TV ET to send see that safe. Are we going to send Vomit in? You know what? I'm gonna vote on that as well. Let's just send Vomit in to check if everything's fine. Just be like, do it. Yeah, if they want to know whether it's safe or not, they have to go check themselves, you know? They're never going to come back. You should just take context in. Vote D. Let's go. Do it. He comes back busting a move. Oh my god. Someone else better check up on him. Voting has closed. Oh no. Me, your highness, you can't be serious. Oh, I can. I'm oppressive. Despite Vomit VT's protest, the king's word is final. He is sent into the quarantine zone. You hope to hear back from him soon. Actually, I don't, because if he's gonna be schmoovin', I don't want to see him. Alright! That's another season done. The charismatic general. In the grand hall of the Baron, being Tori one's castle, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plotting away. You don't even want to see my moves? No, I'll have someone else look at your moves. Thank you for the hug. The crowds have been thinning out at my rallies. What happened? Shortages of money and manpower throughout the military are making you look weak, General. We're trying our best to plug the gap, though. Best to be quick about it. My speeches can only carry us so far. The Baron's aim is to have the highest military. They currently have the second highest. Alright, so we have another auction open. There is the vote to increase the Baron's military, to decrease the Baron's military, to increase the chief's farming, to increase the chief's faith, generally increase stability, or generally increase authority. So, everyone is... How much money I got? You should see it on... I'll actually leave this open so you guys can see your money. It's a bit small, but seller has 1,450. There we go. So, dogpile on B. If you want to lower the Baron's military, dogpiling on B would be good. If the... See, the Barons are not even broke either. Wait, can I... Love Crush? Alright, Barons, we need A. Alright, I am going to open up the auction right now. How much do I got? Swag, you should have around 1,000. You do have 1,000. Anyone that has just now joined has 1,000. Mr. Pink Beans has 950. Watt Prime and Meterex have 900. And Vomit has 250. Fund B 1,000 by Cowboy. B and A are being funded right now. People are trying to increase and decrease the military at the same time. We chillin'. Fund B 500. All right. Someone threw a big amount of money into C. C is being heavily funded as well as B. Oh my god, the chiefs and the counts are actually just outbidding the barons heavily right now. Oh my god. And the bidding is... Did I see A come in at the last second? Did I just see A come in at the last second? A has been voted on. Exactly what you didn't want to happen has failed. The military is increasing, and it has not been decreased, which means the barons are actually advancing their plot now. The barons have actually just outbid everyone else. Damn, the barons actually took that over. Only 3 of us are here. No! Your ambition, news from the quarantine zone. I'm going, and a spot of heresy. I'm going to with my ambition first, obviously. You fucked up. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. You look like you plan to live up to those words. My kingdom's army is stronger than ever before. Well done, your majesty. Defiance is insolent, aggrieved, and aloof. But to shut down your... Oh my god, wait. Did the chiefs just get their... did they get their goal as well? Oh no. Oh, it was the counts that got too. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on their reputation. Your advisor seems to have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, take command of their armies, and force them to submit. Or, if you're looking to unite the nobles rather than smash them, you could declare war on Ashmedan Empire. They'll forget their schemes if you win. Crush those plotting guys. Authority and military. Very high, very high. Declare war on Ashmedan Empire. Farming and military. Oh, Lord. War. Are we going to go to war? Looks like a violent king it is. No matter what, I'm either going to crush the nobles. My authority is at 9. Like, that is actually insanely high. That's war. My king, my king. I crave violence. Farming and military. Farming is not bad either. What is my total count? 16... 22 plus 60, 31, 43. I want to say that is a very good rating. I mean, the Chiefs farming is lacking because certain people... Violence seems more fun. Both are violence. Either I'm going to put the violence against you guys or I'm going to put the violence against a different empire. Though I am actually curious. I kind of want to strike down the empire. I think I want to strike down the empire as well. Both are interesting, but I'm going to go for the hard option here. A wise decision. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedan ambassador. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. Wait, what? Negotiating the Empire's surrender, I hope? I was hoping to catch you by surprise. No. The Ashmedan Empire is far larger than your kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squashed you like a bug? It's because we're divided by internal conflicts. It may seem that the Empire is ruled by the Emperor. In reality, it's Ashmeda. It's ruled by its generals, who battle endlessly in control of the capital. Hurry up and say your piece. I'm here representing General Thlilil, whose lands are safely distanced from the border. If you were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war, taking advantage of the chaos to bump up some of our own rivals. I just want to fight the war. Long-time enemy. We shall unite under one flag. Your Ashmedans and your infighting makes me sick, or a bold plan. Are we going to? I'm just going to say a bold plan. I will leave you to think of my words. If we take advantage of the Ashmedan internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. If you beat our oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. But winning still won't be easy. Your priority must be to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as you can. And of course, there can't be opening rebellions amongst the nobles. To be fair, our rebellion hasn't been bad. Now we can all love each other under the world of war. Oh my god. The world of Warcraft. So, overall, if we actually want to win the war, we have to increase our farming. And we have to increase our military. Where did that come from? Well, you have to supply your troops, right? So we need farming and military. I'm going to go for the news from the quarantine zone first. My liege, I have returned. And you look well. I feel well, my liege. I leave the quarantine zone in good health. The plague has run its course and the people are alive, though I fear they will never dance again. That is good news. Hey, your majesty. Humbly, I ask the council to lift the quarantine so the march can return to normal. We do probably lower trade and increase defiance. I don't see the point in that. I do not see any point in that. I think trade, defiance, stability. I think we should actually open up the quarantine. He has the choice between authority and farming. Oh, yes, I did have the choice between it. But it was the choice between, do I want to fight the nobles or do I want to fight the empire? And I decided to fight the empire with the authorities. Don't give authority. Why? Random chair. Authority is not my goal. That's the thing. Authority is not actually my goal. We have all united. Also, nice shit, Reese. They picked the other option. My bad. I didn't see. Yeah. I voted not to attack the nobles. I voted to attack the empire together. I just want to rebel. You're not going to be able to rebel. It's impossible to rebel against me right now. This is like one of the hardest games to rebel against the king. 10 authority just means, yeah, there's no chance for rebellion. Even before, at 9, there was no chance for rebellion. Alright, trade is modest, authority is tyrannical. See, I am a tyrant at this point, and we are going to war. That is my decision. We're gonna fight that empire. We're gonna take them over. Defiance is now insolent. There we go. But are we British? Oh, hopefully not. But mere days later, spontaneous dance-offs break out in the surrounding towns and villages. Borin wasn't entirely accurate. The plague spreads. God damn it. Much further, even into the other regions. You throw Baron Vomit-TV in the dungeon for misleading the council, but it's a hollow gesture at best. Baron Vomit-TV has been imprisoned. I always say TV, god damn it. My brain turns the letters around. You keep dancing! Enjoy prison! Your Grace, I am stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense, fabricated charge. We don't need faith right now, so I will actively go against the church if that means we can increase war. We are fighting a big war, and I will actively go against the church for that. It doesn't matter. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because of the peculiar design of my crest, and how I have exactly 10 people at every meal. And the strange noise from... And the strange noise from the hidden chambers. It's ridiculous. No one dares to defend me on their own. No one dares defend me on their own? What? They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Highness. Though she remains silent, the council is kneeling, aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. But the Ashmedans are heretics, my king. Well, yes, but if I have the choice between increasing farming or increasing faith right now, I would increase farming. So, we have suggest she prays for a good outcome is just a chance. Help Inquisition gather evidence against Yumi would be faith. Doesn't matter that much. Search for evidence to defend is a stability chance. None of these matters. Literally, neither of them matter, do they? A or B? Both are good. A seems irrelevant. A time, because let's screw over the church. You know what? I'll entirely leave this up to you guys. I don't see the benefit in either of these solutions. I will 100% leave it up to the nobles. The tyrannical king is laying back and enjoying his wine. And you guys enjoy the voting. My. What a fine drink we're having. Against fellow nobles? To be fair, the church doesn't matter right now. The church is kind of irrelevant. He's having too much fun with all that power. I mean, I just gave up the power and let you entirely decide what you would like to happen. And we're going for a stability gamble here. I wanted to down authority. You can't. You distribute a proclamation among the counts asking for witnesses to Yumi Estelle's innocence. But from the fear of the church, reprisal, or distrust of the crown, no one comes forward. Stability is teetering, doesn't matter too much. If A or B fails, minus authority, I believe. No. It's gonna be defiance, yeah. It was stability and defiance. You know, we could win by tanking stability. Screw it. Technically. During the trial, Yumi crumbles and can barely argue for her own innocence. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor orders her taken away and thrown into the special dungeon. God damn it. Has been imprisoned. So many people get imprisoned. And the season is over. Oh yeah, the barons have finally reached their last goal now. Are we in England? I still don't think so. Across the kingdom, commoners and nobles alike are now turning to General Rain, who promises to return them from the king's weak rule. There are daily parades in the general's honor. A cult of personality begins to form. Let's make it France? I don't think so. No. Please, no. In the Grand Hall of Baron Beantory One's castle, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plotting away. We're in Candyland. I prefer that. Soon the people will beg us to dispose of their pathetic king. Oh, come on. I thought we were united. Haha, Sammy is still bald. Mr. Clean-looking ass. Yeah, it's Sammy. The general is in place. It's time for the final blow. What's next? What would the barons like to try? Raise other people's defiance? Or lower authority? I mean... He's so fugly. I'd say vote B, you know? Vote B, my dear barons. I think voting B as a baron is just submitting at this point. Let's see. 3 barons have voted. There's still a chance to turn this around, but, you know. Raise others' defiance. Alright, I assume they're gonna have to go for like 15? I don't know. They might actually be in charge now. Start the whole thing. A simple task. The other regions are eager for another excuse to hate the king. We just need to give them a push. And that's when the general... B means lower to 8 or 30. Oh, that would have actually not been too hard. Them voting A ain't no matter because we won the low E. Say so. For the stage of the scheme, the barons must rise combined to 10. Or ensure the other regions to 10 or ensure someone rebels. Okay. But I think it's tax seasons. So. Increase. No, wait. I want to... Wait. The other way around. I want to... The counts... Right? I don't need to touch the barons. If I give the counts a bribe, the counts want me to have more money, so I am giving them my money. Chiefs up. See, the question is, do I need the chiefs up? I kind of do, yeah. Actually, no, because that way, like, the counts still only need... Oh, this is risky. This is risky. This is risky. V needs to lick everyone's ass. What? So I'm not touching the barons. That is absolutely correct, right? Leave everyone neutral but counts low. Well, that would help you. No easy way to... there is an easy way. But I also don't want to lower the... I'm not just stopping them. I'm stopping everyone. Because I want that Empire War. There we go. This is good. This is fine for now. It stops the North. It stops the Counts. And it stops the Barons. Ambition, conquest, famous cuisine, and dancing fever. The fucking dancing fever, I swear to God. God damn it, vomit. We need defiance at 1. Did you need it at 1? I thought it said 2. Oh, yeah, you need 1 or less. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have added it then. Yeah. It still adds to 10. 5 plus 3 is not 10. 5 plus 3 is 8. But the barons only need 1 to get up. No, they need 10. Huh? I'm going to stop them anyways, don't worry. For the last few months, our marshal has been crisscrossing the kingdom, drumming up troops in preparation for the first strike against the Ashmadam Empire. Today, at last, she's returned and she's brought one of the counts with her. Your Majesty, the nobles are proving reluctant to commit their soldiers to your cause. They've sent delegations to speak with you. What, Prime? Excuse me? Your Grace, of course, we all support the war with the cursed dogs of Ashmedai. Of course we do. We're more patriotic than anyone. Are you? I mean, you actually kind of are. But we're concerned about the harvest. Your marsh, you have good farming, is telling us to raise all our able-bodied levies. If we do that, who's going to gather the crops? The kingdom could starve. The damn peasants will have to tighten their belts. Can we just tell the peasants to eat something else? Cake, maybe? We wouldn't want that. I'm a tyrant. Listen. Hooray! Just damn cowardice if you ask me, Your Majesty. But all the nobles are echoing this nonsense. The fools are worried about going hungry for a few years. Until we can persuade them the kingdom will survive, they won't commit their fullest forces to a banner. Assure that they can survive a bad harvest. 90% chance. By the blood of the dead, Your Grace. You're right! The kingdom can survive for a hungry hunter, but if it means teaching those Ashman to yes! That's the spirit! I trust you have the backing of the counts in the war? Yes, of course, Grace. Let's do this. One by one, the marshals approach the nobles of your council, seeking their approval for the launch of a war against Ashmedai. Hey, Your Majesty, the chiefs never back down from a fight. You have our axes. When it comes to a war, you can rely on the barons, Your Highness. Let's give the Ashmedians a kicking. There we go! We do have food. The nobles are uniting behind the idea of a war on Ashmedai, Your Majesty. Huzzah! Let's go to war. I like the enthusiasm, but it's a long time since the kingdom mobilized so much of its army. We need to ensure they're up to the task. I'll assemble the troops at once. Farewell, Your Majesty. Huzzah! Inspect your troops. 90% chance. The camp stretches for miles outside the walls of the city. The ground has churned, the mud under tens of thousands of boots. As you approach, you are greeted by an awesome sight. Rank upon rank of hard-faced footmen, holding swords aloft. Knights on horseback, their plate mail glinting. Archers and crossbowmen training furiously, hitting target after target. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's bring Ashmedai to his knees! Blood! Blood for the ninth god! Huzzah! To war! Your soldiers let out a full-throated roar! Oh, to war we go, for the kingdom, for the king! The army is vast, stinking, hungry monsters that swallows up the landscape as it marches south. When you arrive at the border, your soldiers spill across it like a flood, sweeping away the surprised Ashmedian sentries in their path. To tell the truth, you don't see much of the fighting. Your job is just to give inspirational speeches before the battle starts, wave a sword around, then duck back into your tent. Despite that, or perhaps because of that, your first Ashmedian campaign is a huge success. By the time you return to the capital for winter, you've conquered almost 100 miles of territory along the border. Thank you for the head, seller! Seller for the head pad. You know what I mean. Thank you for the head. It was good head. Good post-war head. As the city gate swings open, you're greeted by a rush of joyous sounds. Clapping, cheering, peasants are throwing roses at your carriage. Nice shit day. What a king. Trailing behind you, of course, it's also a retinue of wounded soldiers, nursing deep-seated trauma and grieving their lost comrades. The peasants largely ignore... Oh my god, that's so mean. I want to make sure to take care of those soldiers. Anyways, all hail the king, the conquering hero. Wave to your adoring fans, draw the curtains of your carriage, pull out a sword and give it a waggle. Yes, several peasants swoon in delight. When you return to your palace, your spouse is waiting for you, your heir V2 second in arm. Oh, wait, I thought we're living a bad marriage. Excuse me? My darling, you're finally back. I've been breathlessly following the tales of your conquest. We have so much to talk about. Little V the second is growing up so fast in your absence. Sorry, the dear. The council has requested a meeting. Oh, of course. Well, hurry back, my love. As you step back into the council's presence for the first time in many months, the nobles all look up at you with trepidation. Welcome back, your greatness. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your victory. We're actually smashing them. We'll just kill a kid in another 20 years. The counts can wait. Tisk tisk. Now we can get back to the business of ruling. There are many votes that need your attention. No, did you forget there's a war on? These small matters no longer interest me. But what about democracy? The constitution? Did the king misspeak? We may have won a victory, but Ashmedai will strike back, and strike back hard. We don't have time for votes. We need to prepare. And if you squabbling bastards don't unite behind the king right away, you'll wake up next year with Ashmedai soldiers in your bed chambers. I mean, I am a tyrant. You knew that. Is this a king win? Do I make myself clear? Crystal. Then let us begin discussing plans for our next campaign. Nothing like a common enemy, eh? So this is what it takes to... No, discuss the next campaign. Yes, your majesty. Whatever you say. After that, the nobles never defy you again. But it's not like your life gets easier. Your majesty, I hate to interrupt your meeting, but I just received word that the Ashmedai Empire is marching on our newly conquered territories. They're sending 30 regiments. We need to mobilize immediately. With a sigh, you head back to the palace to say goodbye to your spouse. Here we go again! Wartime! Yeah, baby! This is a king win! Let's go! Oh, if there's a thing we hate more than each other, it's the Ashmedai Empire. Exactly! Whoa! Right at 3 hours too, let's go! Shortly after King V's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Countess Edithka Castle and placed her under arrest for evil magic. As she burned, she screamed the secret name of the 7th god. God damn it, Edithka. The barons withdrew support, and the wave of popular momentum behind General Rain petered out. They are soon just another bitter old soldier ranting that they could have been the monarch. Get fucked. The chiefs decided that the time must not have been ripe. The prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the God-speakers, who waited for the right omens to arise again. King V's reign spanned another 15 glorious years, mostly spent fighting in foreign fields. He conquered land from Tavalion and Ashmedai, lost it, campaigned to get it back. By the time the old warrior died, he was battle-scarred and celebrated as a hero. But most of all, he was tired. Let's go! I died of old age! And as an actual conqueror. He won the war, but still cheated on Maxwell. Shake my head. Technically, I didn't. I had the child beforehand. And Maxwell actually took care of my child. Oh, my lord. And now a new scheme can be spun. Yes. But the next scheme shall happen next week. And we are actually, as I said, we are going to continue this version. We're going to continue this dynasty next time. Nights, yeah, good night, random chat. Thank you for coming by. But yes, this was, oh my god. All right. It actually works when I play a bit more aggressively. See, I literally set in the middle of the game that I need to play more aggressively, and I started playing more aggressively and ended up winning. Endgame Ledger. The Monarch, King V the Absolute, with 10 authority, and a big conquest to take the Ashmedai Empire. Night V, good night, brother. Thank you for coming by. And I do have a successor named King V II. Maximilian of the March was my spouse, and the game length was 2 years and 9 months. Can't believe I'm still dancing in the dungeon. I am so glad I didn't go back there to check on that first. I was worried that for some reason, like, that specific quest was just going to take over my, I don't know, was just going to be like, oh, the monarch started dancing as well, and then he died. Let's see the nobles. Perbrox is the richest with 4,400. Shredder eats cheddar. The second is the poorest with 100. So do I start with 0 coin next time? No, you start with 100 coin. Because you're broke. The kingdom overall has extremely high authority, decent, slightly below average stability. The treasury is actually fairly good. And, yeah, overall, I want to say the countries are still, like, very much not bad, I would say, right? Everything is pretty much equalized. Military is very strong. Faith is very low, though, in certain parts. The barons are overall the strongest. I just realized the barons are overall very strong. Beautiful. Fantastic. Just tax the poor. It's fine. That as you should. As you should. Always tax the poor. Ah. There we go. There we go. Dang, I gotta go smell you all later. Goodbye, Fire Emperor. Thank you for coming by. But we are going to leave it off here for today. As I said, this is where we're gonna leave it off, and we're going to continue this probably. I want to say next week on Monday again. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be Monday again, but definitely next week. I think one of these rounds per week is probably a good amount. It is a very, very good amount to not go utterly insane. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and rate now. Bro's obsessed with this game. What do you mean obsessed? It's fun. It is very fun. Fantastic stream today. Despite you calling me fucker 15 times. Biohazard tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're going to be playing Biohazard. And on Wednesday and Thursday, Honkai Star Rail is coming out. And I thought, you know what? I've looked at the game for quite a while. I'm still not 100% sure what I think of it, but I definitely do want to give it a try. So we are going to be playing that. Friday is Overwatch as always, and Saturday is Beat Saber as always. We are going to go ahead and rate somewhere. I don't know quite just where yet. I think we're going to go for... All right, are we going to... In-game seller hates you. Viewer seller loves you. Oh, fair enough. Bye, bye, V. Bye, Vomit. Goodbye. Hard choice. I'm actually gonna wait. Party. Veil? No, we are going to go... See, I know that we rated this person, I think on Friday already. But it is their birthday. So, this is going to be our rate message. Because it is their birthday. We're going to actually take a different rate message for once. And we're going to go ahead and rate Cass, who I think we rated them on Friday last week as well. But it is their birthday, so we're just going to go ahead, wish them a happy birthday and all that. They're playing Overwatch right now with a few other people. But thank you all for coming by. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, no, this is our rate message. But thank you all for coming by. I hope you still have a nice evening, and I will be back tomorrow with Biohazard. And I'll see you all then. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye.